Yo, what's good? We got game 2 of the NBA Finals in this mug. That's what I'm talking about. Ready to have another live call. It's your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again as we get ready for the final, or for the second of the first two in Golden State. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. We're going to be live for every single game of the finals. Game 1 was crazy. Game 1 was crazy. Did not go how I predicted, how I think a lot of people felt it was going to go. Boston able to claw and fight their way back into that one. Go on a 40-16 run to finish out the first game. 40-16. What are we going to get here in game 2? That's the exciting part about this thing, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us as always, man. I got my drink. You got yours. We're out here to have some fun. Who we got in the chat? We got Matt in the chat already, man. Jay in the chat. What's good, man? This is going to be an interesting game 2 here. Mixed season in the building. What's good? This is going to be an interesting game 2 here, man. And I'll tell you what. It's going to change a lot of minds around this thing if Boston can go up 2-0. It's going to change a lot of minds about how this finals is going to go if Boston can go up 2-0. Now, the thing here, do we expect them to play as poorly as we saw them play in game 1? I think both teams had moments where you looked at and you were like, man, if the rest of the team could kind of get the pulling in the right direction, this thing would be over. If JT, who struggled in game 1, got himself going in the assists category, but in the actual scoring sheet, JT didn't give you much. But Al Horford, the big fella, comes through and gives you the finals game of his life. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a give and take with that. There's going to be just trying to figure out who's going to be that piece that continues to step up. And on the Golden State side, Stephen Curry came out and set a record in the first quarter for three-pointers. And yet it still wasn't enough because Klay couldn't get himself going. Wiggs got himself going a little bit. He kind of got his season average, but Draymond couldn't get himself going. To the point, Draymond was a liability at points in that game. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting to see really which team kind of gets the rest of the team pulling on the rope all at the same time. Some other news, if you guys are just now getting in here. Quin Snyder stepping away as the head coach of the Utah Jazz. Baki just dropped this tidbit in the chat about 30 minutes ago. From Woj, in the aftermath of Quin Snyder's departure as Utah Jazz head coach, all-star guard Donovan Mitchell is described as unsettled, unnerved, and wondering what it means for the franchise's future. Do we see one of them end up getting up out of there? That's going to be interesting to see. As we're waiting to get this thing underway, man, appreciate y'all for pulling up and rocking with your boy. We just here having some fun. What y'all got going on? Drop some predictions in the chat as well, man. Who do you expect to take game 2? I expect I think Golden State gets it together. I think the rest of Golden State gets it together. I think you see those guys kind of come in and all start to pull on the rope in the same direction. I think you'll see a high scoring game from the from the Golden State Warriors. I will say this. The interesting thing around Boston is that Golden State was able to exploit a lot of the things Boston wasn't able to do well. They just couldn't exploit them in that last bit of a run. In that last 7 minutes of the game, and Golden State couldn't hit a shot, right? Can they continue to do that? Because we saw Jaylen Brown struggle with the ball handling. Yeah, I'm saying we saw JT unable to get to his spots. We saw, yeah, I mean, like, I think Golden State might be able to do that a little bit more tonight. And now I will say this: here's the key for Boston. Exactly what you saw in Game 1 out of Al Horford. Now, Al Horford kind of picked up the load for him and Robert Williams, but you've got to be able to give him that kind of game inside. Those two make such a difference inside, and Al Horford and Robert Williams. They're the game-changing pieces on this team. To me, they're the game-changing pieces on this team. McSeason says he thinks Golden State's going to get a win tonight. Jay says definitely high scoring, but I just think Boston has too much size for the Warriors. This coming from a Bulls fan. Hey, listen, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Boston's best chance to win this thing is going to be just being bigger and more aggressive inside than Golden State can be. That's going to be interesting to see as well. Starting to line up tonight, as always, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, Robert Williams for the Celtics. And then for Golden State, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, and Kevon Looney. As we're getting ready to get this thing underway, we've got Looney and Williams at center court here as they're getting ready to jump it off. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with your boy, man. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy this night. Here's the opening tip, and the Celtics win the tip. Here's Smart bringing the ball up the right side, drops this off now to JT, back up top to Horford, who Draymond and Horford get tangled up. Play one, and we got an early jump ball. Draymond taking it personal. Instantly getting into the chest of Al Horford. He said, "No, we're not letting you just put the ball down here, my guy." Let's get the scoreboard on this mug, too. So Celtics end up controlling the tip off of the jump ball. Here's Marcus Smart now guarded by Steph Curry. Driving right side, throwing the hoop to Robert Williams. Draymond in there again, absolutely knocking it around. We got to fight for the ball. Out of bounds, Robert Williams. And that's going to be Warriors basketball. Bruh, I ain't going to lie to you, dog. They're coming out mad aggressive here, game 2. Here's Steph now. Gets the ball over to Looney. Top of the key, drops it off to Wiggins. Wiggins now coming off the screen, pull up three over Williams. Cash money for Andrew Wiggins on that one. Here's left side now. Jaylen Brown picked up here, pull up three in the face of Draymond Green. Right back at you with another tray ball. And now here's a steal off of the pass, and Kevon Looney going to take a foul. JT coming up with the steal, was ready to take off, but they got the foul there. 11. We're 50 seconds into the game. We've already got this much action. That's why I love the finals, bro. Here's Jaylen Brown now, top of the key. Bringing the ball back out, dropping it off to JT, kicking it over. Smart with the ball now, driving on Wiggins, puts up the float, got the finish on that one. Wiggins now top of the key, drops this off to Klay. Pull up three. Klay Thompson couldn't get that one to go. There's Robert Williams on the rebound. Now out left side to Brown. Brown pull up cash money. Oh my goodness. The Celtics coming out here with the hot shooting, continuing from the fourth quarter before, as the Warriors struggling to answer back. Here's Klay Thompson out into the bucket. Up to Wiggins. Wiggins on the drive. Down to Looney. Two-hand jam right there by Kevon Looney. 8-5 here early. Bruh. Here's Tatum now. Little crossover on the drive here. Getting downhill past Wiggins. Got the lay there. He said, "You slowed me down last game. We're not doing that again here early." 10-5. Boston hasn't missed a shot yet. 4 for 4. Here's now Stephen Curry picked up by the Defensive Player of the Year. Marcus Smart gets it knocked out of his hands. Smart all over Curry. Drops this off now here to Klay Thompson. Thompson on the drive. Past Horford. Kicking it out. Threw that one away into the crowd. Boston defense right now stifling. Boston Celtics coming out here with a dominant defensive effort. Here comes Boston bringing the ball up here. Smart guarded here by Wiggins, top of the key, coming off the screen here. Picked up, pump fake by Jaylen Brown off of the pass. Drive, got downhill, got the bucket, and one through Andrew Wiggins. Jaylen Brown at the line for one more. What a shot right there by Jaylen Brown. They're playing a zone right here, and Jaylen Brown just penetrating all the way through it, able to get down to the bucket. It is 13-5 right now. Golden State does not have an answer for Boston here early. Now they're struggling to get the ball in. Steph gets it. Now Wiggins bringing the ball up. Wiggins, left side, looking to come off of the screen here. Gets it back over to Steph. Steph on the drive, gets to the bucket, went for the lay, but I think Robert Williams blocked that one away. Here comes Tatum. Stop, pop, pull up, three. Can't get that one to fall. That one goes out of bounds. That's going to be Golden State ball coming back. 9:17 left on the clock there. Here's now Thompson coming off of the screen, dropping it off to Wiggins. Wiggins, a drive in the bucket. Al Horford swatting it away. Boston's defense continues to be dominant. Here's Tatum now getting it over to Smart. Pull up, three. Smart couldn't get that one. Robert Williams inside, couldn't get the rebound there. Looney able to fight it away. Here's Clay, right side, guarded here by Tatum. Back up top to Draymond. 13-5, 8:49 left. Draymond looking to pass it. Does get it down to Looney. Looney under the bucket. Easy lay. Got the back door on that one. It's a 6-point game here, 13-7, but Boston sure has felt like they're in control. Here's Tatum now. Jab step, driving, backing in now on Wiggins. Double team came his way. Tatum wanted the foul call as Draymond came over. Doesn't get it. Here's the Warriors the other way. Pull up, three. Thompson can't knock it down. Rebound there by Tatum. And Draymond playing very aggressive here. Remember, in game one, Boston played very aggressive, and Golden State kind of returned. Here's the crossover now by Brown. Tried to rise up at the bucket. A lot of contact. No foul call came. They're letting them play through it. Here's Curry now with the ball. Guarded here, top of the key by Marcus Smart. Now switched on to by Brown. Drops it off to Draymond. Draymond couldn't handle the pass, but I think that's going to be last touch there by Jaylen Brown off of the switch. I mean, Clay came over. That's actually pretty good defense. Clay went straight up. Jaylen Brown was rising. Hey, he touched it with a fingertip. A fingertip. Here's Thompson now, top of the key. Getting it over back right side to Draymond. Draymond dropping it off now to Steph, setting the screen. Off of the screen. Pump fake. Pass Horford. Through and got the little float shot to go. Steph Curry on the move right now, trying to get himself going. Boston started off 5 for 5, but they've missed their last 5 shots. And now the Warriors defense starting to get it going here. Here's Tatum coming off of the screen, now picked up here by Looney. Looking to drive here past Looney. He's downhill, gets to the bucket, couldn't get the finish. Got his own rebound, put it back up, couldn't get the finish. And that's out of bounds. I think that's going to be Celtics ball still. Draymond doesn't like the call. Draymond didn't like the call on that one, but it is going to be Celtics ball here. Baki, what's good, my boy? Here's Boston now, looking to get the ball in. Tatum gets it into Williams, back in the hands of Tatum. Tatum step back, pull up over Wiggins, three, cash. 16-9 right now. 7:05 left in the first here. Here's Curry coming off of the screen, getting the ball back over to Draymond. Draymond got the left-handed lay and one. Draymond Green said, offense who? Draymond got a little controversial on the last, you dig. Remember, he dropped the tweet saying, Draymond need to get in the gym. Y'all need to shut up. Draymond said, that's why you need to shut up right there. Look at that. Got into the body of Horford. Little adjustment. Got the lay and one. Couldn't knock down the free throw, but that ball was last touched by Boston as it goes out of bounds, and that's going to be Golden State ball as they fought for it off of the missed free throw. 16-11 here. And we got Golden State. We got Draymond and Tatum getting a little chippy here. Draymond and Tatum getting a little jaw jack here. I like it. I like it. This is what I want to see. They get the ball into Draymond and a foul called on Tatum immediately. And is that a technical foul as well? Did he get a tech off of that as well? No, just straight up on that. Hayes in the building. What's good, my brother? We got another week of dope content coming y'all way on Locked On Bulls as well. So it's just a foul. It's on the floor. Here's Thompson now getting the ball in here to Steph coming off of the screen. He's got Horford on Steph now. Horford doing a good job staying in front of him. And Steph on the drive out to Draymond. Open, thought about a three, doesn't take it. Back to Steph. Steph at the bucket. He puts it up. Can't get the finish there. Looney got pushed over, and they do call the foul on the floor as Looney took a dive. Steph couldn't finish the bucket. He wanted that one. Had the positioning, just smoked it, and Jaylen Brown came over and knocked over Looney as he wasn't really even in the play on the rebound. Hey, man, it's getting violent out here. I like it. It's getting violent early in this mug. I like it. The one thing that's interesting to me is how they've allowed it to be called, right? Like they're letting it be way more physical than what we're used to seeing. I mean, this is what Boston's gotten to the NBA Finals with. That physical contact, that physical play. Hey, we're going to be able to push you around, beat you up. Golden State kind of coming back with a little bit of it. Who's that going to be in favor of more in this series? That's the real question. Who's that going to favor more in this series? What up, kid? I just seen what you said. There's no button to enter. Kid is in the comments here. I don't I don't really know what to do with that, my boy. Hold on, let me see. Restream. You don't see where it say schedule event, kid? Where it say schedule event, you should just be able to click on that and jump in. Hayes says the feel of game one was different. I hope this is the same if Boston wins tonight. That you if Boston wins tonight, bro, it's gonna be ridiculous. I mean, the odds are now completely almost in the favor of Boston finishing out this series because I don't think you'll see Boston have two more games where they just can't out of 7 where they just can't figure it out because clearly they figured something out versus Golden State here. I'll send you the link too, kid, if you can't get in. I'm not surprised by it. I mean, this is Restream we talking about. This is Restream we talking about. What's going on, Bryce? How you doing, man? How y'all feeling? We on commercial right now, still on commercial break here. Trey McNamara says, who do you think is winning in the NBA Finals? Celtics put on a pretty good show the other night. They did. They put on a great show, and they surprised the world. But it's not lost on me that how much Golden State was able to do early in that game. And it seems like Golden State got off to a much slower start in this one. But I mean, listen, you're talking about right now. They got the graphic on the screen right now. Jaylen Brown tonight has 9 points, and Golden State only has 11. Jaylen Brown 3 for 4. Golden State's 5 for 10. Here's Thompson now open 3. Couldn't get that one to fall. Fighting for the ball. That went out of bounds. Last touch by Golden State on that one. Here's Tatum now. Looking to drive here past Curry. And couldn't get the finish there. Here's now Wiggins the other way. Wiggins bringing the ball up right side. Guarded here now by Marcus Smart. Here's the drive coming off the right side, attacking a bucket. Wiggins getting all the way down, able to adjust, but couldn't get the finish. It just rimmed out. And that's going to be out of bounds as they tried to get it up to Tatum. That's going to be Golden State ball. What's good, Dan? Dan says, Pat, you on your own tonight. Nah, kid trying to get in here. Restream don't want to let him in. So I had to send him a link. He should be able to get in. Check your emails, kid. I sent you a link. I don't know why it's tweaking like that. Randomly, it'll do it. Bro, I'm telling y'all, Restream is just convenient. We're going to start doing a whole bunch more stuff with OBS, though. As Gary Payton II stood up like he was going to come into the game, but then didn't. And he's going to go back to the bench. Here's now Steph Curry. Gets this over to Draymond Green. Green now guarded by Grant Williams. Dropping this down to Thompson, who's in the middle of the paint. Pull up mid-range. Got that one to go and hit off the front of the rim and went down. Here's Horford now top of the key. Getting this over right side to Derek White. White back up top to Brown. Brown, who's been cooking early in this game, getting past Draymond, but he knocked it away. And was there a foul call on that? I think they did call a foul on that. I thought that was a clean steal there. And now Gary Payton II will come into the game. Gotta love that, man. As they get this down now to Brown. Brown, middle. Guarded here by Poole. Back up top. Smart. Deep three. Couldn't get that one to go as the shot clock was expiring. Now here's Klay Thompson bringing the ball the other way. Klay on the drive. He's at the bucket. Left it short. No foul call. Klay wanted it. The Warriors are just off a little bit. Here's Horford now. Drops this down to Williams. Williams guarded here by Payton. Back up top now. Here's the drive by Smart. Smart down to Williams again. Almost got it blocked away, but able to fight through and get the finish. 18-13, 4 minutes, 54 seconds to go in the game here. Here's Stephen Curry bringing the ball up. Boston 7 for 16. Golden State 6 for 14. And we got a foul here by Grant Williams as Draymond Green literally ran over Grant Williams. They call a foul on Grant Williams, and it's getting chippy here. It's getting chippy here. I love it. I love it. Draymond knew what it was in this one. Hey, Draymond, I don't know how that's a foul on Grant Williams, bro. And we got a tech here on Draymond Green. Dre's been getting chippy. He wanted this energy. He wanted Golden State to come with this energy. That's the tech that Steve Kerr probably was like, I'll give you one. Let me know when you're good to go, bro. In the chat, the pettiest man alive, and as well.
What's happening?
What's going on with you, my boy?
Man, can't really do much else like for the admin control. So we work on that a little later, I guess.
We'll figure it out, bro. It is what it is. Draymond and Grant Williams. I like that Grant literally just walks up and he's just like, come on now. You're not that big, Draymond. You're not just gonna fuck us out.
Baki, what's good? What's good?
Here's Steph Curry now, guarded here by Williams. Top of the key, step back, pull up three. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound there by Jaylen Brown. Gets it out left side here to Smart. Smart throwing it down to Williams. Underneath had Curry on him. Actually got it blocked away by Curry from behind. Back up top, Brown open, pull up three. Cash. Jaylen Brown's hot night continues.
Woo.
22-13 right now. 9-point game, 4:23. Boston has been incredibly composed here in this first quarter. Here's Poole now bringing the ball up.
This is Jaylen Brown's coming out party.
Here's now the drive. Draymond getting all the way downhill and got the foul call on that. Is that on Derek White or was that Grant Williams? I couldn't see. Oh, it's Derek White. All right, that's Derek White.
What's interesting though, I will say this is they are not calling a lot of interesting fouls on Boston on the shots. Like, the layup that Steph missed.
Yeah.
He's being guided midsection by Jason Tatum. That's a foul.
Hey, it's getting called like it's not. It's
But
getting called like it's 98
foul,
right now.
You called the weird foul on Draymond driving, who's like almost a guaranteed miss half the time. But you don't call the foul. Or like, come on, like I want you to call the game fair. Like, call it on the stuff that matters. Like, what is this?
It's weird, bro. It's a weirdly called game right now. Here's now Smart on the drive after Draymond knocked down a couple of free throws there. Here's now out the White. White coming in for the float. Can't get the finish there. Also like a lid on the rim as now Poole with the ball to the bucket. Oh, no foul. Oh, they did call the foul. Poole went down as Jaylen Brown came over. And that's, I believe, Jaylen Brown's second. Here in the first quarter. Jaylen Brown says he did nothing. Do you challenge this early because he's your best player on the court right now?
No.
Hey, I would challenge that.
No, you can't challenge it because he's hitting his legs. You can't hit the person's legs. That's
where? Hold on.
Airborne player.
I don't know about that, dog.
You can't do that.
Because his back foot kicked into him as he went up?
It changes the momentum of the player.
Yeah, but he...
It changes the momentum.
I don't know about that.
I'm not saying that it's like it's a good foul or anything like that, but it is a foul.
And Poole missing there, ball don't lie.
And considering he's a dunker, he looked like he tried to go up for the dunk. They had to show that again, huh? That hurt my elbow every time I look at it.
Yeah, when he came down on it. My bad. I've been saying Poole. That's whole Gary Payton II. Don't worry about it
all day. But P Kid and
as he couldn't get either one to go. Payton missing a pair that way. He had a broke elbow. First shots. Here's Marcus Smart now with the ball the other way. They get this down. Bad pass there by Smart, and Looney has the steal. Here's now Poole with the ball, and we got a foul, or do we get a timeout? What happened?
They're grabbing
a foul on Grant Williams.
They're grabbing Steph.
A foul on Grant Williams. Oh yeah, listen. But see, this is what I don't want, right? Like you've set the tone on how the game can be called. You've set the tone that these mothers are going to play physical. The players have adjusted to that. You can't then take it away because now you feel like, oh, the game's getting too physical. We don't want it. We don't want guys to be fighting.
You can't grab a player though.
Listen, but that's how they're allowing it to be called early. And listen, we've seen that in just about every series that Boston's been a part of. That physical, hey, listen, they've been able to rough these guys up. So what are we seeing here? Oh, that's just a dumb foul, actually, though.
That's a stupid foul.
That's just a dumb foul, though. So literally, they're reviewing this for a clear path. I'm pretty sure that's going to be clear path.
It's going to be a clear path. Guess what? Shout out to Grant Williams for fumbling the bag in the first quarter. How about that?
Hey, bro, that was a dumb foul. I don't even understand it. So that's going to be a clear path. Steph will be at the line here, and they'll get the ball.
Can we talk about how? Can we talk about how Jason Tatum has not shown that he's the guy? Jaylen Brown's been rolling.
Jaylen Brown has been balling.
Hey, he was like, "Don't worry about it. I'm gonna pick up exactly where I left off in game one."
Curry able to knock down the field. Wait, so was that clear path or no?
No, it was just a foul.
They're in the bonus. They're in the bonus. So that wasn't clear path.
Them free throws gonna keep Golden State in the game.
Here's now Tatum with the ball guarded here by Poole. Pull up over Poole. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound there by Otto Porter Jr.
Hey, he looking exactly like Kobe. Kobe in 2016.
Coming off of the screen here. Steph Curry got that one knocked away by Marcus Smart, but that's going to be out of bounds off of Marcus Smart. Last touch by Boston.
Oh, we know Brandon's a Celtic guy.
That foul call on Brown. Well, I don't know. I kind of agree with him. I agree with that. That foul call on Brown is a tough one. Here's now Steph getting the ball off of the inbound, attacking downhill. Nice pass down to Kevon Looney for the two-hand jam. Bro, Kevon Looney backside is so wide open.
You could have just ooped that one.
Here's now. Back to the basket. Tatum backing on the smaller Peyton there and able to get the foul call there. Yeah, you got to. And I think he's got to go to that. They're sending small dudes at Tatum, and Tatum isn't attacking them. You got to attack. That's crazy, bro. They had 3 dudes on Steph.
Team.
They had
he
3
has the whole
dudes on
Celtic
Steph.
team on him.
Tatum right now, he's 2 for 7, 1 for 2 from the 3-point line. He's only got 5 points on the day, but he'll be at the line for a pair here.
Voodoo, but
Hey, Pat, we gonna ignore the fact you pulled out the ballistics tape on the wine glass. I don't know what that joke mean, my boy.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either, but I guess
I know what ballistics tape is, but I don't know what
I don't know what the heck we talking about here.
Yeah, it's okay. Hey, shout out to y'all that pulled up, man. If you haven't done so, hit that like button, subscribe to the page. We're going to be calling every single game of the finals live. This is a weird game, bro, because it feels like in the beginning it felt like Boston dominated. Then it kind of felt like Golden State got the momentum. Now it kind of feels more even keel, and neither team is going to break 30 points in this first quarter.
I got Boston winning this quarter.
It always throws me off. These windows here. You just see a dog. Boom.
Okay. All right. I thought the signs were talking behind you. I was about to say, oh, okay.
Hey, bro, nah. It always throws me off when you just see like just a flash go by. What was that? Oh, it's my dogs. I'm good. What was I gonna say? I was gonna
With
say
all the since we got it, this is a commercial break for those who just tuned in. Dan, what's good with you, man?
Bro, these commercials long, bro.
Hey, man, they getting their money's worth. These are 1-minute commercials for each vendor. I swear.
Hey, man, we need to skip halftime. They getting breaks right now.
Man, for real. But Snyder snapping. Snyder. The Utah Jazz coach stepping down. What do you all think that absolutely means for the Utah Jazz? Do you think that Mitchell could be on the move? Let's get some speculatory stuff in the chat because we're just waiting on this commercial to end, and it's a very long commercial.
They've been talking about Ridges for 20 minutes, and we got another one.
Now we got chicken.
I think that Quin Snyder got out at the best time because I don't think there's anything more you can do with that team. And it's still like, I think a lot of people also feel like, I don't know if losing's on Quinn there. Like, there's a part that goes into it where like, but it got to a point literally where you watch Donovan Mitchell look off Rudy Gobert so disrespectfully that it was like, well, okay.
That's an interesting take. Rudy is the problem, not Snyder. Okay. All right.
I think that Rudy Gobert, I think if Donovan Mitchell could leave, if you get a solid point guard in there with Rudy Gobert's scoring will take a jump. And Utah be in a better place. I think both of them need to be on their own. I'm also just not a big Donovan Mitchell guy. I think he's always taking he always takes bad shots.
Anyone who's a Donovan Mitchell fan but doesn't like Russell Westbrook, I question your entire basketball IQ because they're the same player, but one does way more on the court, and his last name is not Mitchell.
Hey, listen. I and that relationship isn't inverse because I'm a Russell Westbrook fan. I can't stand watching it. Like at least Russ be like, yeah, that 3-point shot ain't falling. I'm a pass the ball a little.
Hey, you put Rudy Gobert with Russ, I'm guaranteeing you Rudy Gobert averages.
That would be an interesting situation.
Rudy is after. It'd be real crazy if they trade Donovan Mitchell for Russell Westbrook just because the numbers match up.
That I don't see happening.
I can see the
That
Lakers do.
I would
The
love.
Lakers would give up a pick with Russell Westbrook to get Donovan Mitchell.
I would love to see that.
Well, that was the
Actually,
longest inbound ever. That wasn't 5 seconds.
that was 7.5.
Good lord! All right, listen. I
After
want the Warriors to win, but don't cheat.
after able to knock down a few free throws there. Here's now Poole pull up, left that one short. Rebound there by Tice. And gets it over to Tatum. Here's Tatum now, dropping his back over to Tice. Tice out to the corner. Bad pass there. Grant Williams tried to save it, did, but up to Steph Curry. Curry literally got hit in the face on that one. That's going to be a foul on Tatum. Is that going to be – that's 2 on Tatum or 3 on Tatum?
Hey, keep racking up these dumb fouls.
Is that 3 on Tatum?
That might be 3 on Tatum. Oh, no, I got an extra screen going on there. I should put the stats up right here.
I got 2 on Tatum right now, so that's 2. But they all have 2. I don't. What you weren't gonna get that. Boy, that tattoo on the shoulder, fresh, bro. That's why he keep rubbing his shoulder.
Hey, listen.
It looked like he just got that mug touched up, don't it?
Instead of going to get a tattoo, he needs to be going ahead and hitting the gym.
As Steph missing a free throw again.
I don't know what the heck's going on with Steph, but I don't like it.
Steph able to knock down the second of 2, 24-20, 2:22 left here in the first quarter. We're still in the first quarter, by the way. I'm talking like we're in the second. We're still in the first quarter.
I will say the one thing that Boston needs to be prepared for is what if Golden State starts hitting back?
Here's Boston on the drive. Couldn't get that. That's a carry. Couldn't get that one out to Steph. Pull up 3. Stephen Curry able to knock down the tray ball.
You know what's happening there. What if
Tatum got that one knocked away, and Steph came down and made him pay? Hey, that was a carry and a half by Poole, though.
No, he let it go.
Here's now White. Guarded top of the key by Poole. Gets this over now to Tice. Tice back over to Williams. Williams picked up here by Otto Porter. Back up top. Pritchard with the ball now coming off of the screen. Chased here by Poole. Poole trying to stay with him. Gets it back out. Tatum wide open. Pull up 3. He said right back at you, my boy. 27-23 here. It's a 4-point game again. 1:26 on the clock. Here's Curry, low cross, getting through. Low fake, out to the corner, open. Payton, 3, right back at you again. Gary Payton, the second, making it a 1-point game again, 27-26.
Did Steph play the whole first quarter?
Here's Tatum. I don't know how many minutes he got. Here's Tatum dropping it off now. Here's to Pritchard. Pritchard gets stopped under the bucket, back up top of the key to Tatum. Tatum picked up here by Steph. Step back, pull up 3. Here's pie in your eye, right back at you again. We've got 4 back-to-back 3-pointers. We got a game here. Tatum, remember he had 5. Now he's got 13. Here's the drive here. Kicked out to the corner. Open Payton, doesn't take it. Back up top. Poole for 3. He got another one, and it's a 1-point game again. Oh, my goodness. 30-29. We got 40 seconds on the clock. Here's a steal now by Looney.
Looney get a steal, bro?
Over to Steph. Pull up. 3. Oh, he couldn't get that one. He was wide open. Here's Derek White now on the drive, a little in and out. He's going to take his time, try and slow things down, get Boston the best shot they can. Back over to Derek White here, left side. White guarded by Poole. Poole playing up on him on the finals logo here on the left side. Tatum trying to get positioning on Payton the second. White doesn't need it. Spin move, up and under. Got that one stolen away by Looney.
Looney gets 2 steals now.
Steph looking to come away and give Golden State the lead to end the first. Guarded here by Pritchard. Pritchard all over him. Here's the drive. Puts up the float. Got it off the glass. 31-30. 0.5 left on the clock. Oh, my goodness. What an end to a quarter. I literally said 2 minutes ago, they're not going to cross 30. Jason Tatum has 5 points. Jason Tatum now has 13. Both teams have crossed 30, and it's 31-30 Golden State lead. Now, that's a heck of a quarter. I can't breathe. I need more wine. Woo! It's on, baby. It's on. I love it. This is so much more fun.
I got to say this. The one thing about Boston, if you look at it, anyone, I encourage anyone to watch the game with the stats pulled up, the box score pulled up, and just see how everyone contributes in one way or the other, whether it be defensively, offensively. Right now, we know Jaylen Brown is carrying the torch for him. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum both have 13, so Jason Tatum kind of woke up, which is
Yeah.
great. The interesting thing is they don't wake up at the same time for some odd reason, right? They
They
need to cook at
usually
the
wake up
same
when
time.
one of them's off the court.
Yeah. The person who I'd be worried about, honestly, if I'm Golden State, is what is Al Horford going to do? When is he going to snap? When is he going to get his money in between? Because that's the guy you really can't really figure for. He can shoot both the 2 and the 3. He stretches Looney too far out, or whoever sticks him. I would be really concerned because he has 0 points right now.
Hey,
0 points, 1 block, 1 rebound. He hasn't really made an imprint on his game, and he has been one of their best players for most of the playoffs. If I'm Boston, the person I'm worried about is where the heck is Andrew Wiggins? When Wiggins finally gets it together, it might be a long day. Not Clay, not Clay, Wiggins. When he finally gets it together, I might be worried about him.
bro, they showing me so much in this Jurassic Park trailer.
You might as
What's
well
gonna
not
be
even
in the
go see the
movie?
movie.
Hey, bro, what's gonna be in the movie? No, I agree with you. The weird part about Horford is, right, like, I don't think Horford has another game like he did in game 1, because I think there's going to be a much more focused effort on him. The question that I will ask is, what does he give? What does he have to give that still puts you over the top?
I mean, if he can edge out 10 points right now, that's good production for someone you didn't expect to be giving you. Let's be honest. No one expected Big Al to go back to Boston and be who he was in game
And be
one.
Big Al.
Or hey, listen, not even Boston. He was hooping. He was hooping against Milwaukee. He was
Yeah.
hooping against Miami. He's been hooping. Uh, I see a lot of people saying Wiggins is very passive. Wiggins has only played 6 minutes. He's 1 of 3. He has 3 points. Everyone else has taken a considerable amount of shots, and they've missed. The only person who's actually pretty efficient. He's actually no, he's not pretty efficient. He is like literally 1 of 1 for everything. It's Kevon Looney. 3 shots, 3 attempts, 3 makes, 6 points. Man got 3 steals already, 2 rebounds,
Yeah.
and a block. He's out
Looney's
here hooping.
defense has been huge.
He's
Looney's
out here
defense has been,
hooping.
and I think that's the biggest difference, right? Like, Looney stepping up has really caused Al Horford to struggle. Looney stepping up, and Boston hasn't been able to find Looney backside at all. They've been trying to keep up with Kevon Looney all game, and on the backside, he's been able to get himself open, and that threat has opened up a lot inside. As we get back into this, Poole pull up for 3 to start the game. Thought he was fouled as he missed everything on that one. Here's now Brown getting this up to Tatum. Tatum looking to drive here. Tatum crossover. Good Lord.
Ooh,
Couldn't get the finish on that one. Got it knocked away by Poole. I thought that might have been a foul. Here's Poole, a little in and out. He's at the bucket, guarded by White. Blocked away off of the glass. Hey, yeah, that's a tech. I seen it.
He grabbed his foot.
Tee him up. That's a tech. Tee him up. They just call a regular foul. I saw it. I seen him reaching for him. That's a good block. I seen him reaching for him on it. Look. You got to show the play that he got called for a foul, though. I think he just got the regular foul call, but come on, brother.
That's close. That's close.
Oh, it is a tech then. It is a tech. Bro, look. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know if Jordan Powell. You've been reffing too many games, my boy.
Dog, if they call this a flagrant, if they call this a flagrant,
you have to there's no context that comes into these calls, right? It's only letter of the law. By letter of the law, I can see it because as he's jumping over him, if he falls on his face and hurts himself, that's an act that's detrimental. But nothing happened. That's a dumb move by Jordan Poole.
I don't know. Hey, listen, it didn't look like he grabbed his leg. It looked like he just had his hands up.
Nah, you know
Because
what he's doing.
I mean,
You know what he's doing. I mean, I love that Draymond's arguing absolutely nothing right now on this play, bro. Poole is just
hey,
trying
Brandon,
to
you know,
protect
for the
him.
first time, I have to say I admit it. I don't know if he's trying to be hostile, but anytime someone has ever like jumped over me while I was in the play, I've always put my hands up. That's all. I don't know. I don't know what it. I've always put my
Yeah,
hands up
but it's just like you
because
did.
if you step on my face, now we have a bigger problem.
But it's just like you did. Like you do this. You
I've always gone like this because I want to stop the leg from coming down
you
on
know
me.
what? From that angle, I can kind of see it, right? Like you're not expecting them to jump. Yeah, from that angle, I can kind of see it.
If he grabbed him, it would
The
be
other,
different.
the you got to look at the front angle. It literally is Jordan Poole going. That literally was a difference of angles. It looks completely different from the front
Now,
side
if
than
it
it
was
did.
Draymond would probably be pulling some shorts.
Well, we know Draymond's got a fascination with the lower region there, so Draymond might have been trying to pull something else. Good job, NBA. So they took away the technical foul as well. There is no technical foul on the play. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. That's a good job by the NBA to flip that complete. That I'm gonna tell you, when you look from the front angle, it literally looks like Jordan Poole is trying to pull him down. When you look from that like turn and you see Poole like, Jesus Christ, what are you doing? As now here's Boston the other way. Jaylen Brown turnaround. Jay couldn't get that one to fall. Rebound there.
Interesting lineup for Steve Kerr right now.
Going with Bielitsa on the floor, who got crossed already. Here's Wiggins at the bucket. He can't get that one to fall. And as Otto Porter knocking that one out of bounds, almost had the steal. Wiggins has been off by that much all day. He's getting to the bucket. He's getting the look,
He
but it's
missed it
just not
by
rolling for him.
that much.
Look at it. I mean, he's got the position. He's at the bucket.
That's a foul. That's a foul. He's not playing for the bucket. He's playing for the foul, and he got fouled.
Here's now White, top of the key. Gets this over. Tice dropping it back off now to Tatum. Tatum, little jab step, picked up here by Bielitsa. Tatum, crossover, back up top. White, pump fake, almost got Clay in the air. Not enough. Bizarro matchup there, and Clay comes out with the win.
Hey, I'm gonna need Jason Tatum
there
to stop saying he Kobe and go ahead and actually show me.
Here's now pull up. Clay can't get that one to go. Rebound there by Tatum. I mean, he did just do it at the end of that first quarter. Tatum, sidestep, pull up over Wiggins, cash.
All right, there we go. There we go.
Hey, I can't even be mad at Tatum.
Can't even be mad at him. That was a good shot
16,
right there.
He's 4 for 5 from the 3-point line.
Hey, that was a really good shot.
Hey, I said the man had 5 points in 2 minutes. He had 13. Here's now Poole. Looking to drive past Tice, getting all the way. Blocked from behind by Daniel Tice. Oh, my goodness. Pritchard with the ball. Pushing it up now. White, spin move, up and under. Can't get the finish there. Rebound by Draymond, and they're going to call a foul. Is that going to go against Wiggins or on Draymond?
It's on Draymond.
They both look suspect.
He said, don't start. Hey, listen.
I miss Daniel Tice.
Y'all thought I was smoking when I said don't trade Tice.
Like he wanted to go.
Presence. I guarantee you, he would have had a better showing against Milwaukee.
Hey, listen, he wanted to be traded though.
Hey.
As here's the step back, Tatum pull up over Bielitsa, can't get that one to go. A little bit of a bump on the shot there.
Good defensive presence by how you say that man's name?
Bielitsa.
hey, number 8. How about that?
Drops this down to Draymond. Draymond backing in on Pritchard underneath the Bielitsa. Up and under lay by Bielitsa. What a play there. Okay, Bielitsa, get busy right now. Here's
Pritchard
watch the
Bulls like, let's get him.
Pritchard guarded here by Poole, coming off of the screen, back over to Robert Williams, back down to Pritchard. Thought about it, didn't take it. Bielitsa coming behind, causing a change of shot there and a bad pass. Well, he was doing good. Hey, the Magic ran
He
out.
wasn't paying attention at all.
Here's Derek White now as Bielitsa off of the turnover. Back to Robert Williams underneath, got the finish there. 35-33 right now, 9:05 to go here in the second. Hey, bro, it looked like his turbo ran out. He got the steal off of the block.
He had no heat on that pass.
Hey, bro, wasn't nothing on that. He wasn't used to playing that much. Here's Bielitsa down low at the bucket lay. He's got a quick 4. What's happening?
Hey,
what's happening?
He got to go down the court like this from now on. You got to look at the hand, baby. Look at the hand.
Bro, what's happening right now? He's been in the game 3 minutes. He's got 4 points. Here's now Jaylen Brown picked up here by Draymond over to the corner to Derek White, guarded by Clay. Back up top to Brown. Brown, low crossover on the drive here, guarded by Draymond. Draymond all over him. Good spin back. That's a travel at some point. Fade away. Couldn't hit anything on that one. Rebound by Poole.
Poole, what are you doing?
Bro, that's a travel at some point in there.
No, like Poole they almost went out of bounds on
Here's
Poole.
Now Poole, pull up 3. Can't get that one, but a foul call by Robert Williams. Or no foul? Oh, they're going to say that's going against Jordan. They're saying he put the leg out. He Reggie Millered it. I thought it was a foul at the top of it. Yeah, no, that's a foul on Poole. Bro, I got to see this. Hey, I got to see this. This is good defense here by Draymond. It's great defense, honestly. But, bro, I got to see this. Nah, you're not showing me the foot, bro. That foot came up at least 3 times. As they get this out to the corner, Derek White getting the bump out to the corner, pull up 3 to Brown. Can't get the finish there. Rebound there by Wiggins. 35-35. There's been a very
out of bounds. Now they getting a little physical. Come on,
it's been a very physical game. Here's Wiggins attacking on Williams, puts it up high off the glass. Couldn't get that one to fall. That he was playing for the foul. Here's now Tatum, pump fake, doesn't take it. Back out now to Brown. Brown on the drive. We got a push off, or is that a foul on Bielitsa? Yeah, that's a foul on Bielitsa.
He pushed him down.
I think Bielitsa fell down too slow. You gotta sell that a little bit better. Bielitsa got hit. He said,
He got to roll out of bounds.
Hey, bro, you got to at least fall. It looked like the air froze him for a second.
They letting Draymond grab, but if you look on the other end,
they letting everybody grab in this one, bro. I don't want to hear complaining about foul calls from nobody in this mug. 37-35. There's so much after they knocked down that one. Derek White.
I just saw Wiggins get body contact in his wrist slapped, and nobody said nothing.
Here's Steph now. Over to Bielitsa, dropping it down to Clay. Clay backing in here on Pritchard. Spin move, good defense. Al Horford coming over, making that shot get rearranged right there. Jaylen Brown on the rebound. Bro, it's 35-37. Out to the corner. White, wide open 3. He got it. Bizarro Thompson able to knock that one down.
Are we not gonna stick defense? We just gonna let him shoot? We just gonna let him shoot.
What does he look like with his hair down?
I don't know.
We got a timeout here by Golden State. I feel like the forehead looks so big because he like push all the hair up with the headband, or does that actually not move? Is that just his face?
He look hard to draw.
Hey, bro, he looks like I said this on the show the day after game 1. I said he looks like Klay Thompson, but like how Bizarro looked like Superman.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all are kind of the same dude, but you didn't come out quite right. Taylor says he likes the refs letting them play. Brandon says the refs let Draymond do and say things no one else in the NBA can. He yells the officials all game. Oh, that's a fact. And Draymond yells aggressively, bro. Draymond be saying some stuff. The weird part is, though, I really think that's just how Draymond talked, though.
Yeah.
Like, it might not be him cussing him out every time. I really think that's just how Draymond talks.
You just talk about
but nah, you can't. Listen, neither side can complain about the refs in this one. If you're going to complain, it's going to be they're calling nothing for both of us. Because there's so many just let that one go tonight. It's crazy.
Is this a commercial for Shameless?
The Bear.
Oh, The Bear.
New show on Hulu or on FX. I don't know.
He looked like the first person to ever escape the net house. Wow.
The first person, though.
That's
The
hard.
first person makes it funny. I'm not going to lie to you.
This commercial mad disrespectful.
It's disrespectful to everybody. Hey, yo, so we record we did Locked On Bulls for tomorrow. We recorded it already. And we were talking about Kofi Coburn. Make sure y'all check that out, by the way. We're
Kofi
talking about Kofi
Cockburn?
Coburn and how what he would be
Kofi
if he came.
Cockburn?
Yeah, Cockburn.
Cockburn.
What he would be if he came to the NBA. He would be the second heaviest player in the NBA, only behind Taco Falls. Because the two players right now that are behind him, Boban weighs 290 pounds.
And
Guess
Zion.
the other big man that weighs 290 pounds. I
Zion.
guarantee huh?
Zion.
No.
The other big man that weighs 290 pounds?
Zion's behind Boban and the other big. There's another big man in the NBA right now that weighs 290 pounds.
He's real skinny. He's a skinny dude.
Taco's 1, Boban's 2. It's crazy.
He on Toronto?
No. Hey, Brandon, that's a fact. Kofi definitely played for Illinois for the last 20 years. It feel like Kofi ain't never not been on Illinois.
I don't know. Who is it?
Yusuf Nurkic.
Really?
He moves so well for 290 pounds. I never would have guessed he was 290.
Well, you did say big man and not small forward, so
he moves so well for 290 pounds.
Whose man was that? He's
Clay.
so wide open.
That's Clay.
Nobody. Whose man was that?
That was Clay's. It's been Clay. That's why I said that's the bizarro matchup. As now here's Steph, step back, pull up over White as we get back to it. Got that one to fall. 40-37 here, 6:49 left to go in the second.
You know
Here
what this finals is going to show
up.
me if the Warriors lose? That Steph ain't no punk, because Steph been showing up.
Yeah, his
Steph
teammate.
been showing up.
Well, I can't say that. Here's a steal by Stephen Curry off of the pass from Tatum. Here's Steph on the drive, little push off, pull up 3. He got that one to go. Hey,
He's been showing up.
Fam, I need y'all to understand how hard that is. Is that a 2? No, that was a 3. That was a 3.
He's been showing up, bro.
40-40 here. Boston has 9 turnovers in this game already. Here comes the drive now by Brown, kicking this one, and that's knocked out of bounds there by Peyton II.
Hey, look at how they collapsed on that. They understand the drive and kick by them now, too.
Hey, bro, how
what adjustment by Steve Kerr? Look at that.
How in the world do you pull up perfect form 3 off of a push-off?
That's practice.
What is that?
Here's
the jab step now. Guarded here. Jaylen Brown guarded by Steph. Step back, pull up 3. Couldn't get that one to go. Rebound there by Otto Porter. Here's Steph bringing the ball back. Steph starting to cook a little bit here early in this quarter. Here's Steph thinking about it. He's got White on him. On the drive, we got Brown and Draymond on the floor fighting with each other. No foul call anywhere on that. Here's Brown now with the ball. My bad, that was Smart and Draymond on that one. As we got a foul call down low on Otto Porter Jr. off ball on Al Horford.
Al Horford is just too big for him.
What are they doing? Bro, it's a whole play happening.
No. It looks like Green pulled him down. Well, Smart pulled Green down.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
What a block, by the way, by Derek White. Fam, I was so certain they was going to call the foul there. I didn't even pay attention to the fact that Derek White cleanly got the block.
Clean block.
Here's now Smart on the drive, putting up the tough shot. Can't get that one to go. Rebound there by Steph Curry. Curry getting the full court pass there up to Wiggins, over to the corner. Now good ball movement by Golden State. Draymond got the pass underneath the Poole for the lay. Hey, Bielitsa came into the game, got his quick minutes, left the game, and started wrapping the leg. What's going on? Here's now
15 so far.
on the drive, out to the corner, back up top. Brown open, pull up three. Can't get that one. Left is short. He was wide open though. Golden State's got to get these defensive rotations much better here. 42-40. Here's Steph looking to make a drive here. Now pulls it back. He's got White on him behind the back. You know he wants to go with the step back. Doesn't. Ends up kicking it over right side to Porter. Back up top, Wiggins. Pull up three. Over Smart. Cash money. Andrew Wiggins with the three ball. 45-40. Golden State with a 5-point lead. And we got a timeout on the floor. Golden State on a 10-0 run for the last 2:14.
I want Steph to get his finals MVP.
Hey, Steph is
Steph to get his finals MVP.
Steph is doing everything he can, brother. And I'm going to be real with you. The problem here, I will say this, though. The problem here is that Steph is doing everything he can. I think the off-ball movement is much better in this game. But Clay has not shown up. He's 1 for 7. Wiggins has not shown up. He knocked down that shot there, but he's 2 for 6. Looney's the only other guy with 3 made buckets, and it's because they all were dunks at the basket. Draymond has only taken 1 shot as much as he did all that jaw-jacking about, oh, my God, I can't believe that y'all talking trash about my offense. Shut up. You already know we going to fix it. Like, all right, dog. The only other guy who's giving you good offensive production is Bielitsa and Gary Payton, both with just 2 shots. There's nobody else who even has 10 right now. Meanwhile, on the Boston Celtics side, Tatum's got 16, Brown's got 13, Derek White has 5 on 2 of 5 shooting, Smart only has 1 bucket, he's got 2 points right now, and Robert Williams has 2 points on 1 dunk.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I'd rather have a problem Golden State is having than the one that Boston is having, because outside of Brown and Tatum, no one else has over 6. At least the Warriors have 3 people with 6, 1 person with 5, and some other contributions along the way. So it's more balanced and spread out. They're very top heavy on Boston right now.
And I think that's their team offensively though. But the thing is, you got 2 guys that absolutely can both put up 25 plus. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what makes the difference. And at some point, you're gonna have to play up. Now I will say this, right? Somebody's got to step up inside. It's got to either be Robert Williams or Al Horford. That's the only way Boston's gonna have a clear-cut advantage. How'd they get that last game? Al Horford cooked them. Not only inside, but also from the 3-point line. Was he 6 for 7 or 6 for 8 from the 3-point line? But he was able to do so much inside as well. Like his game opened everything up for everybody. You need one of your big guys to take a step up there. And then I'll be honest with you, bro. Like Marcus Smart is just kind of
he's not really there right now
on the court.
He's not really. I think if anyone's injured, I think Marcus Smart is still injured. He's already missed several games last series against Miami, so there is precedent there to say that he's injured.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what? Because of that, I can give him a pass. I can really give him a pass. I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, they lost because Marcus Smart didn't show up."
Marcus Smart played great
in other ways.
Marcus Smart played great in game 1, bro. I've always wondered how this surfboard worked.
I will say this: Marcus Smart has 3 turnovers in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That ain't good.
No. This game he's really struggled with it, but in game 1, 18-5-5, I think, something like that for Marcus Smart. So it's not like
all of them though. The easiest person to contain is Marcus Smart, and I've said this time and time again. I would let Jason Tatum cook. I would let Jaylen Brown cook. I'm gonna shut down everybody else. I'm gonna let you 2 give me 60. I don't care what you want. I'm gonna let you all combine 30 and 30. Go ahead and go off. But as long as Time Lord ain't getting off, Marcus Smart ain't getting off, I'm gonna win this matchup.
That's kind of what we've seen here. Tatum and Brown have gotten off early. You know what I'm saying? Now Brown hasn't been on the floor as much in this second quarter here, but Tatum and Brown have gotten off early.
I have to give KD some credit. KD made a statement. He said this is some of the best basketball we've seen, and from a technical perspective, just the adjustments that's been made, it's really good freaking basketball, man.
Oh yeah, I love the back and forth here. Here's Tatum now up top, gets this over to Brown. Brown looking to drive back up top to Tatum. Tatum pull up over Payton, cash money in his face at the buzzer.
I'll live with that.
43-45. I mean, you can live with it, but he's been knocking it down all game.
I'll live with it.
Here's now Payton gets this over right side here to Porter. Porter dropping it down to Draymond. Draymond guarded by White in the paint. Looking to get it back to Steph. Can't. Now gets it out to Wiggins. Wiggins left side on the drive. Behind the back. Step back. Pull up over Horford. Can't get the finish on that. Here's White now. Bringing the ball up. Left side. Guarded here by Steph. Coming off of the screen here. Wiggins on the switch. Steph getting back to White. He's playing behind him. He's at the bucket. Had the easy lay and smoked it. But that's last touch by Wiggins out of bounds. It's going to be Boston ball. A lot of smoked layups in this, dog.
It's a lot of smoked layups. What is going on here?
Smoked layups in this mug, bro. I'm talking about that. That was great position right there.
Good defense by Gary Payton.
Hey, that's crazy. Hey, bro, the difference in height from Gary
It's
Payton
ridiculous,
to
isn't
Jason Tatum is ridiculous. Here's now Draymond guarding Tatum. Tatum on the drive, getting past him. Gets it out to White. White wide open again. Got that one to fall again. And is Derek White going to be the guy? Somebody who had a great game one as well. 46-45. It was a 10-0 run, and just like that, Boston takes the lead again. Here's Steph now, guarded here by White, coming off of the screen here from Payton. Pull up three over Smart. Can't get that one to go. Rebound there by Brown. Back up to White. White now. Picked up by Porter. Over left side to Horford. Back up top here. Now it's Brown with the ball, driving down low. Up and under, tipped away. Good defense there by the Warriors. Here's Steph off of the steal. Steph behind the back. Didn't like the angle of it. Now going to try to get back in there. Drops it down here to Payton. Payton back up top to Draymond. Draymond guarded here. And getting past Horford. What a move by Dre on the hezzy to get to the bucket with the lay. That was hey, bro, it was a really nice move.
It's a really nice move.
It was a really nice move. That was unexpected. As they get this down low here, here's Tatum. Turnaround, back to the basket. Jay it in his face. Falling to the ground. 48-47.
About time. About time.
Jason Tatum has 21. Here's Steph coming off of the screen. Gets it down to Payton. What a pass to Draymond. Draymond coming over, and Horford called for the foul on that as he cleared the shot away. Hey, you got to stay on your feet, Hor. You too. That's a tough name. My bad, Horford. Can't shorten his name. Hey, bro, listen. You too old. You too old to be jumping like that, brother. Come on. You can't be falling like that, Al.
Hey, tough.
Hey, you know, we called him Big Al. Wasn't Big Al Jefferson?
I don't know, bro.
Oh, okay. As Draymond could knock down the first of two.
I mean,
I thought Big Al was out.
You get the name Big Al when you're the only Al making it happen in the league.
Hey, listen, no, you get the name Big Al when you big and your name is Al. Like,
it
don't matter how many of y'all it is, bro. How many Als you know? I know Allens, but they definitely don't go by Al. As here's Smart now, guarded by Curry Thompson. Gets this out. I know a couple of Allens. As they get this down to Jaylen Brown, back up top now. Back up top to Tatum. Pull up three over Draymond. Can't get that one to go. Rebound there by Steph. Hey, Gary
I'll
Payton,
live with it.
You need to not jump into the franchise players.
Smart
trying to knock it away. Hey, Draymond was trying to take his head off. Smart tried to knock that one away, pushed Draymond out of bounds. Draymond tried to throw the ball off of him and tried to take his head off. That's
only the
knock away. Good defense.
Foul on Marcus Smart.
I don't know if that's a foul. I don't like that. I don't like that as a push call. They both fighting for the ball at that point. That's a 50-50 ball. As they get the ball in now. Payton Jr. over to Wiggins. Pull up three. Wiggins can't get that one to fall. The lid has been closed for most of Wiggins' shots. Here's Smart. Got that one stripped away by Klay Thompson. We've seen him do that a couple of times. Up to Wiggins. Wiggins never was able to corral the ball. I didn't like the angle they were taking on that at all. That play was so telegraphed. Good Lord.
Hey, that's how you know Klay is nothing but a shooter. Hey, Klay, don't pass on transition, dog. Just
hey, bro, I don't know if I can say that. Maybe that's what his career has become, but that didn't look good. Points off
this is
turnovers
his first
right
season
now.
Back. I'm not taking anything away from Klay. He's hooping for a guy who just came off of 2 major injuries, and this is his first season back. He's in the finals.
Here's Tatum on the drive at the bucket. Couldn't get the finish there. Horford with the rebound out the White. Pull up three. Missed everything. That looked bad off his hand. He let that go horribly.
Hey, he let that go. I like.
Here's Draymond now fighting for the ball. Gets it away as Derek White almost got the steal there. Up now to Steph Curry.
Clear out.
Curry on the drive by Horford. Oh, what a pass down to Wiggins. And Wiggins finally able to get a layup. Hey, bro, that's a dime.
That's a dime. How many dimes this man got today? Is that only 4 for him? It's a
Here's
dime.
Brown now, back up to Smart. Smart on the drive, back up top to Horford. Top of the key, Smart, right side now. Brown, pull up 3. Couldn't get it to go, but got the foul call on that. And now Draymond and Brown getting into it. And Draymond's, you already got one tech, bro. You cannot afford another one. Hey, I like Jaylen Brown on that one. That's smart.
Hey, I like Draymond because if they both get thrown out, guess what? He's more valuable.
Why would Jaylen wouldn't get thrown out? Jaylen don't have a tech. Yeah, man. Like if they call a double tech on that,
I will
Draymond's
say this
gone.
though: Jaylen Brown don't look like he want that smoke.
Hey, he definitely no. That was
Definitely don't
all
want that
tactical.
smoke.
That was all tactical, bro. That was all tactical. They not finna throw Dre out.
Hey, listen. You just don't let the beard fool you. He's not about that life.
Dre can't engage it. No. I think that was. Listen, I don't have one. If that was an I don't have one. If I get one, and Draymond gets one, Draymond's gone. Draymond's a big key for this game. I mean, come on, brother. You can't do the push. Come on now. And then listen, you can't even be in that situation. You can't even be in that situation.
Bro,
and you got to double team.
Hey, if they throw Draymond out, I am done for the day. I'm done. I'm just done. I'm just log off and watch you talk, dog.
Bro, they got to give him a double T here. It's either going to be a double T or it's nothing. And can you give him nothing?
You can't give him a double T when he's like, he literally is landing. He's trying to get, like, he's not sitting there trying to step on a man. Here's the thing. Draymond has nothing but respect for Tatum and Brown. I've seen him not only help them up and everything like that, they actually know each other. Like, come on, dog. Come on.
Hey.
Dog, if they throw him, I should have betted on this. Was it the bet that he gets?
Oh, yeah, it was plus 3,000. That's what I expected to get called. That's exactly what I expected to get called. Draymond, they weren't going to throw Dre out of this game. They weren't going to go throw Dre out of this game, so they're not going to give him no technical fouls. I like that. I like that. Hey, but we know why they did it. Hey, even Steve Javi on the You Dig just said, absolutely, we're not throwing Draymond out of this game. We understand what's going on. Hey, listen, you got to walk a thin line the rest of this mug, though. You can't do nothing extra in this. I say this though, I like Dre. Dre know he got the cachet, as they couldn't get the first of two there. Dre know he's got the cachet that I've got a technical foul. I can pretty much say what I want because y'all don't want to throw me out of this game. I think Draymond figured out how the NBA works. As able to get the second of two there, trying to tie the game up with a third one. I think that's all it is. Dre be like, hey, listen, y'all don't want to throw me out of this game because I'm entertaining. We're in the entertainment business. Able to get the second of three there, or the third of three there, 50-50. 1 minute left here in the second quarter. Here's Steph bringing the ball up here, guarded now by Derek White, coming off of the screen, gets it back over to Klay. Klay, pull up three. Can't get that one to fall, hit the front of the rim. It's all been short for Klay Thompson tonight, 50-50. Boston trying to take the lead. Here's now Tatum, left side. He's got Klay on him. This is a good matchup. Pull up, mid-range. Tatum left that one short. Steph taking his time. Steph has been playing methodical this whole game. Hey, why he give him the screen anyway?
Clearly told him not to come.
Hey, Steph definitely said, do not come. Here's now Steph off the screen, pull up. Couldn't get that one to fall. I thought there was a foul. Wiggins getting in for the rebound and got the offensive board to go. Grown man move by Andrew Wiggins. They get this in out of Smart. 10 on the clock. Brown with the ball. He's attacking. Pull up, mid-range, over. Thompson can't get that one, but couldn't get the rebound. Here's White. Pump fake. Pull up, three. Over. Dre couldn't get anything on that one. Hit the top of the scoreboard. And the Golden State Warriors finish by leading by 2. Steph talking to the ref at the end of that saying, come on, brother, you know he can't touch this elbow. This elbow leads the
I'm locked and
NBA.
loaded. You know what that
Hey,
means.
hey,
When I
hey,
snap that, that's money right there.
hey,
If it's
Steph,
over here, somebody hit me. I don't know what you're
nah,
talking about. That's
hey,
money. Stop playing.
Steph got to hit them mugs like how Charles Barkley did that ref in the dig. He said, "I scored 20,000 points in this building right here." He said the ref shook. Steph got to hit him with a. I want you to understand something about this elbow. This elbow right here, this one here, yeah, it leads the NBA all time in 3-pointers. You don't touch this elbow. They can't touch this elbow. I bet you he get every foul call the rest of the way.
When I snap this wrist, it's the same way every time. I practice that. If that wrist snap and it's over here.
Hey, now listen.
Someone hit this wrist.
Now listen. He can't make that claim. He can't make that claim that it's the same shot every time. He is the best 3-point shooter of all time because there's some plays where Steph throw that mug up and you be like, what the heck was that? There's no form on that. There's no okay. I got nothing. Like that, I ain't gonna lie to you. Ray Allen to me was so impressive because no matter the defense, no matter what, it was the same form every time. He said the only thing that ever would change if he knew he was gonna miss a shot was his foot placement when he landed or his foot placement when he took off. But all of that every single time.
I'm glad you mentioned that. You know, one thing that always gets me that no one gives credit for, it also shows me that people don't really pay attention. You ever looked at the elevation he gets on his shot?
Steph or Ray?
Ray used to get a lot of elevation. That's why your shot can stay the same.
Ray jumps like how Zach LaVine does, but Ray jumps straight up where Zach kind of jumps back a little bit.
He gets a ton of elevation. Flick of the wrist.
Bro, that's because mugs forget Ray was Jesus, bro. Ray was Jesus, bro. Jesus was different. Jesus was different, bro.
It's Jesus Shuttlesworth for those who don't know. You got to remember, there's some people who were born in 2002. They don't even know what happened.
Yo, it's people in here that don't know who Jesus Shuttlesworth is.
Hey, it's some kids here who legitimately are.
Yo, if you don't know who Jesus Shuttlesworth is in here, let me know. That's different.
All they know is, y'all talking about the shoes? Oh, them mics? Yeah, they don't know nothing about the He Got Games. They don't know nothing about Denzel hooping, nothing. We old, bro. We officially old.
That's crazy when you think about it.
That's crazy. It is crazy. There's full grown adults who were not alive when He Got Game came out. That's wild.
I've never felt this old, bro. I've never felt this old.
But great shooters have different elevation. Like Bird barely jumped. Bird was also 6'9".
Yeah, Bird was a great shooter. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was watching some Larry Bird the other day too. I really started going down like old Boston tapes where like Muggs was just old Boston games. I don't know. I felt like watching like old championships, and I made it back to like Bird versus Magic. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, like
entertaining.
Bird, bro, it felt like this. It felt like this.
Entertaining.
Like Bird versus Magic was nonstop. Boom, 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 boom. Like it felt like modern day. Now, granted, in the middle of it, like somebody got like punched in the kidney, but
what's one of my favorite series that don't get enough credit? I can't say don't get enough credit, but I really find I go back and look at. I didn't realize how good Penny Hardaway was. Like I knew he was good. I knew he had potential, but I didn't realize just like how much of a beast he was in the finals. You ever look at that? Or just on that playoff run period. He was
I was gonna say in the finals, Penny got cooked in like after game one. I think game one he went off. After that, Penny was getting cooked, wasn't he?
Penny Hardaway. I mean,
Kenny was talking about that finals too. He said, and I think because I think they won. I think Orlando won game one.
No, Houston won game one. I think they swept Orlando.
Did they
Didn't
sweep them?
they swept Orlando?
They would. I knew it was or they had a great half or something like that. But I remember Kenny was talking about it, and he was like, Orlando was taking terrible shots and just knocking them down.
Orlando was taking terrible shots.
And he was like, he said they went back to the huddle and he was like, just keep letting them take them shots. I guarantee they don't continue to fall.
The one thing I look at, it takes me back to that Kobe interview where he was like, they said
Nick
that
Anderson missed 4 straight free throws. That's a fact.
they said Kobe was just like Penny. He got offended by it. But then I was like, why would he be offended by it? Like Penny was cold. And when I look at the finals, like Penny and Shaq, the first two games, Penny scored 26, Shaq scored 26. Second game, Shaq scored 33, Penny scored 32. But then I look at the efficiency of it. Like Penny was trash the first game. I'm looking at it right now. From an efficiency standpoint. Second game was a little better. All these games are really close, in my opinion. I mean, Penny did his thing. I just didn't realize. It's not that I didn't know he was good. I just didn't realize how good he really could have been because his career was cut short.
Oh, Penny could have been great.
Penny
was great. It ain't could have been. Penny was great.
Like his movements and stuff like that. Like some of his crossovers. I mean, you got the two crossovers that get replayed thousands of times now. But he looked like, he looked like to me? He like T-Mac to me.
Did you hear him talking about the
He like T-Mac with point guard skills.
Did you hear him talking about the spin 3?
Yeah.
He was like, they said, did you practice that? Did you? He said, it just happened. I've never done it again. Oh man. Penny had some nice time with Phoenix too. Yeah, Penny was that first player that you were like, I don't think he ever really, well, maybe not the first. Grant Hill was probably the first.
I will say this, Penny wasn't necessarily the point guard that people think he was, though. He was truly a scoring guard.
No, he was a scoring guard.
They made it seem like Penny was like the point guard, and I'm like, nah, Penny was getting buckets.
Yeah, I guess true, but I would never think of him as. I mean, he was also huge too, though. So like, he was the point, but like, not really.
Yeah.
Like he was like, I'm point, ting my way to the bucket.
I see a lot of Drexler comments in the chat. I would say Drexler is the one person who gets slept on majorly when
Why does Drexler get slept on so much, even though he's got a ring?
Drexler gets slept on so much because of being in Mike's shadow, but Drexler was better than Dwayne Wade if we talk about two guards.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
It's hard not to.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
It's hard not to.
See, this is the thing. I think this is going to be a weird statement. I think Drexler was a very good two guard. Absolutely. He was an all-star. They thought he was good enough that they didn't have to draft Michael Jordan. That was a poor choice. But but Drexler gets elevated by being a part of Jordan's story. Drexler was a great player, but people talk about Clyde Drexler, which he was, as the best two guard that Mike really went up against. But
I mean, there's no
hey, look. But there was a gap. There was a gap. Like Muggs act like it was like Jordan Drexler. It was like, yeah, he's the best two guard he went up against, but let's be real. It was Jordan.
Well, here's the thing. Jordan would have only played him 4 times out the year if he didn't see him in the playoffs. So I don't really think that was his competition. Like, honestly, his competition would be people he sees more often on the East Coast. And
Yeah, but your competition is for best shooting guard in the league.
It's so much, so many things get misconstrued with that whole synopsis right there because uh people look at when you look at the stats for Drexel, it says okay, he was a good player, but that doesn't you can't really capture impact. You have to go watch him play, and when you
No,
watch him play,
Clyde the Glide was a problem. I ain't gonna lie to you. Clyde the Glide got the weirdest dunk of all time.
hey, when you
I don't know
watch
why it
Clyde,
worked.
hey, Clyde averaged 2 steals a game for his career.
Yeah, no, he was a problem.
Like he was not only a clamp, like he was a defensive clamp, like for real. So
Yeah.
it's like I'm a two-way player. I'm going to give you 22 to 27 points per game in the 80s and 90s, which is like scoring 35 now. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna dunk on you because he really did have ups like that, and like, but he played within a system as well too.
Yeah.
He didn't have the mentality of Mike, like I'm gonna just go score, and I think he gets flack for that. He gets a lot of flack for that. Like he didn't average. What's the most shots he took? Most shots he took in the game was he averaged 21 shots in the game. And he was 50% from the field when he did that. Like Clyde Drexler for a career is nearly 50% from the field.
Oh yeah, problem.
On top of 2 steals a game with 20 points.
Clyde averaged what? In 89, he averaged 27 points a game.
Yeah, 88.
Like Clyde was a problem,
No,
bro.
you're right. No, 88. It's 88.
Clyde was a problem.
89. You're right.
Clyde just like I mean I think I'll say this. It's weird that we don't talk about him as bigger because he's got like a lot of them guys you don't talk about as being bigger as they are because they don't got a championship, you know. But out of all of the dudes that Jordan went up against, Clyde's got a ring.
He got a ring.
And I'm
And
guilty of that as well. I'm be honest with you. I don't even think of Clyde when I think of best two guards all time.
that infuriates me, by the way. But
I just don't.
that infuriates me. Oh God.
You'll be all right. Get over it. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that when I think of best two guards all time, you know what? Maybe it's because there's so many that have come up. Like you got like right off of Mike, you went straight into Kobe. Right off of Kobe, D Wade comes in as well. You know what I'm saying?
Now that's the misconception because I would not immediately go to D Wade. I would go to Ray before I go to D Wade. Even though he and Kobe were contemporaries, like in the same vein, Ray Allen gets overlooked because Kobe was so great. But Ray Allen, for all intents and purposes, especially if you look at the statistics, Ray Allen, dog. Milwaukee Ray Allen, dog.
I think
Seattle Ray Allen to me was better than Paul Pierce.
The difference is though that Ray Allen didn't win until he changed his game and became the third option. Kobe won playing his game. D Wade won playing the way D Wade plays. Like Ray Allen didn't win until he said, "I'm gonna stop being Jesus Shuttlesworth and I'm gonna be out here spot up Ray."
Ray was never on that level. You have to go back and look at.
No, Ray was cooking. Ray was averaging what 27
27 a game. He
in Seattle. Literally, this is the thing. People think it's like Ray Allen got old. Like the year before in Seattle,
he averaged 26, 27 a game. He was one of the league leaders in points. And then he goes to Boston. He's averaging 19 as a third wheel. Like, to me, it just goes to show you how adaptable his game was.
Ray Allen, the year before, which would have technically been, what did he play? No, it was still Seattle. The year before he goes to Boston, averaged 26.4 points per game. The year before.
Now, for
it's
clarity,
his highest,
I'm not trying to say that
his
Ray
highest points per game
of
his career.
I'm not trying to say that Dwayne Wade was better than I mean Ray was better than Dwayne Wade, but if you look at like everyone just skips over Ray's career as
I
if
wouldn't
it
put
didn't
yeah,
happen.
I wouldn't put Ray over D Wade by any means though.
You know, I mean, you can
Because
look
to
at
me,
D Wade's
D Wade
performance
won
in the
all.
finals. I wouldn't do that. I mean, I'm just saying like you can't. We overlook whole Hall of Fame careers,
Yeah,
and I get why the narrative is there. These other players were so great, but it's like, yeah, I can't sit there and overlook Ray Allen, Gilbert Arenas, who was cooking at a time, Michael Redd, who was cooking at a time. Everyone forgets. Everyone talks about AI in Philly. No one remembers AI in Denver cooking.
well, that's because they
AI in
missed
Denver
him.
was cooking well up until 2007. Nobody talks about it. We just talk about AI stepping over Teron Lue and he being an icon. That man went out west and was balling. No one talks about it.
Yeah,
So it's like we miss whole, we forget or overlook whole sections of Hall of Fame careers. And it's just weird to me. But no, for clarity, I'm not putting Ray Allen over Dwayne Wade. What Dwayne Wade did, especially his first championship, godly.
yeah. As we're getting back into this, Draymond immediately starting off the corner with a turnover.
And that's how you start off a good quarter.
52-50. Golden State leading here. 12 seconds in, Draymond turnover. Here's now, top of the key. Tatum with the ball, guarded here by Wiggins, gets this over left side to Brown. Brown on the drive, dropping it down to Robert Williams. Back up top, Tatum, pump fake. Got Wiggins in the air a little bit. Now out to the corner to Smart. Smart got smacked on the way by Draymond. And that's going to be second on Draymond.
Now you
Draymond's
see
only got
that
2 fouls.
sportsmanship. Hit the man, dapped him up. My bad. Cool. They don't show that part of Draymond. They just show the loud rambunctious side, which I get.
I mean, there's a lot of that as well. As Jaylen Brown open pull up three, can't get that one. There's a lot of the loud rambunctious. Here's now Clay, pump fake, pull up over Horford, can't get the finish there. Wiggins with his second offensive board, third offensive board, and they got pushed over by Robert Williams. No foul call came. Here's now Boston on the drive. Brown at the bucket, able to get the finish over Kevon Looney. Tied here at 52. Hey, what's going on that plate behind Ime Udoka? That might look pretty good. What's going on? Is that only front level plate right there? Here's now Steph
Ooh,
cutting through the entire defense, knifing his way through and getting a lay at the bucket. 54-52. Golden State leads. Here's Tatum dropping this one down to Horford. Horford now guarded here by Kevon Looney. Back to the basket, backing, turnaround, float game. Can't get the finish on that. Kevon Looney's done an excellent job defensively in this game. Here's Draymond. Oh, he went for the pass, and we got a blocking foul on Marcus Smart. I love Ime Udoka. The Marcus Smart get a whole foul called on him. He like, Robert, what you doing? You supposed to be here. You supposed to be here. He ain't worried none about Marcus Smart.
0 points.
Kevon Looney has come out. Mike Nice was good. Kevon Looney has come out and absolutely done a great job on Stephen Curry or on Al Horford right now. It's Thompson all the way to the bucket, up and under. Couldn't get that one. He just smoked that. I don't know what he was doing on that one. Here's now Smart bringing the ball up.
He needs to bribe Pine for a good second.
Smart tried to get it down to Brown, got it down there awkwardly. Brown couldn't get the turnaround fade to go. Here's Steph now with the ball the other way. Pull up three, open. Can't get that one. Hit off the heel of the rim. Last touch by Robert Williams. That's going to be Golden State ball.
Hey, if I'm Steve Kerr, I'm like,
hey, is Iggy hurt? Iggy played pretty well in game one.
Iggy, nah.
Iggy played pretty well in game one.
Nah. He hit a good shot. But I think he was been out of the offense so long, it just messed him up.
Here's Steph now in the middle, out to the corner there. Here's the drive now by Wiggins, up and under. Can't get the lay to go on that.
That's the push.
And got the push call.
Hey, you know what they need? They need to get him the green light.
They're about to readjust how they call in this game. You got to do it at the beginning or at the half so that players can adjust. They're about to readjust how they call in this game.
Hey,
it's about to be a lot of calls here.
Well, you can't push them out of bounds.
No, I agree with you, but they've been doing it all first half and they haven't called it.
That's true. Golden State did it a bunch.
Here's Clay now getting past everybody, dropping this down to Wiggins. Good interior defense there by Boston. Here's now Steph Step back, pull up three. Can't get that one. Wiggins, another offensive board, but got that one blocked away by Robert Williams. Andrew Wiggins right now has been inside on the board so much here early in this second half.
shout out
He had
to
a couple
Time
of
Lord.
offensive boards in the last one.
Shout out to Time Lord. Getting busy down there.
Hey, that was nasty, bro. Hey,
Tatum is really grabbing his shoulder.
You shouldn't have been there.
What is going on with Tatum's shoulder?
Well, you know, he had the shoulder injury in the series versus Milwaukee. As Looney got down low, got scared, but ended up getting a dunk anyway, bro. He thought Tatum was coming over to contest it and stopped. Remember, he got hit in the Miami series in the shoulder. Didn't he fall? He fell on like the shoulder neck area.
I'm not sure.
As they get this down, double team now to Brown and a steal away here. Here's Stephen Curry with the ball. Good defense here by Golden State. Over to Wiggins. Wiggins picked up here by Smart. Back up top to Dre. Dre picked up here by Tatum. Over now, left side, Thompson. Pull up three. He finally got one to fall. 59-52. Clay, don't look at the crowd like this is what you do. I mean, it is what you do. Hey, but no. You haven't done that in this series.
I want Clay to do all that. I need Clay to do all that. You need to get yourself hyped because you've been straight trash this entire game. I'm not even going to sit there and lie about it.
You've been straight trash.
Mug, do whatever you got to do because if you come out there shooting like you ain't get do something. Do something.
Me for Iggy. Okay, yeah. He played a lot in the last game too. Didn't he? He was one of the mugs in when they was getting beat on that 40 to 0 run or 40 to 16 run, 40 to 0. That's a bad game. But you go on a 40 to 0 run.
Hey Mike, I'm actually on board with you because what people keep forgetting is that not everyone can be the alpha on the team, but I would take a guaranteed 18-point a game player who can stick defense in a Bulls jersey along Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan any freaking day. I don't care what nobody says. You mean to tell me you can stick defense against Luka Doncic?
They got back a lot for Wiggins though.
Hey, they did.
We didn't have nothing to give. That's the problem.
I'm not saying that it was possible. I'm just saying that when the name came up, like Mike said, they said Wiggins, we don't want him here. He's not this. He's not that. Guess what? Everybody can't sit there and be that guy on the team. But I want all the others to be competent, and Wiggins is a very competent and serviceable player.
But you wouldn't have been able to build a team around that. You'd have had to build that whole team off development. He would have come. On the Bulls, he'd have come here and been the same player. He'd have had to still be the number 2 at a minimum.
He's good as a person who's not the guy.
Nah, he's not good as a 2.
Listen.
He got to be literally Wiggins cooks here because Wiggins is like, hey, bro, we don't need you to be nothing here but talent. I don't need you to talk to nobody. I don't need you to you know what I mean? Like, as the 2, you still got to be a leader on the team. Wiggins ain't got to be nothing.
Minnesota, to me, Wiggins suffered in Minnesota, to me, same way he suffered any other time. There's no real identity, and there was a lack of direction there, which is why Jimmy Butler could come in there. They win in games, but it's loud, it's rambunctious, because there's no coaching presence that say, hey, no, this is what we're doing. Get in line with this. Like, they have no real presence like that. Jimmy Butler doesn't do that in Miami. He's still Jimmy, but he ain't the Jimmy that we seen in Philly. He ain't the Jimmy that we seen in Minnesota. Why? Because guess what?
He is. They just punch him in the mouth now.
Hey, anytime we've seen it happen, well, you see the culture there.
Nah, it's just they built their team.
Even Spo goes back at him. That would have never happened in Milwaukee. I mean, Minnesota.
But the problem is, I think that's the problem, right? You need that kind of team around Jimmy. You need that kind of team that's willing to have that. Like with the Bulls, Jimmy had that culture. Jimmy, when he tried to bring that culture anywhere else, somebody's feelings would get hurt. Until he got to Miami, where, you know, Udonis Haslem is like, oh, we can build that culture.
And the crazy thing is before Jimmy
was like, we can build that culture.
Before Jimmy got there, Wiggins averaged nearly 24 points a game, 4 rebounds. As a 2 option to Cat. When did Cat get drafted?
Cat was the 2nd pick in the draft, or 1st pick in the draft.
What year?
2015. I
think. Yeah, I think they just needed time for that to develop. Because, I mean, his 3rd year, he started to break out. Like you expect a player of his caliber to break out. 24 points a game. Look up Jaylen Brown's and Jason Tatum's numbers. He put up the same numbers the first 3 years.
Here's Tatum off of the spin here, getting to the bucket, got the foul call on Looney. I think the difference is, right, like nobody's ever questioned his talent. For me, it's all about the mentality of it. Like as a leader on the team, when you're that guy, he was the number one pick in the draft, right?
It's eerily similar. Like Jason Tatum and Andrew Wiggins put up nearly the same point total.
But Jason Tatum's a leader.
Jason Tatum is not a leader to me. Jason Tatum has not even been. This is the first season where you can say he's been the leader.
Jason Tatum's been the leader on this team to me. Because everybody off of him they follow him.
Nah, nothing about this said.
Who's the leader on this team?
Honestly, whoever is, I would say Marcus Smart is the leader of the team. I would say the organization as a whole feels that culture, but I wouldn't say there's a clear leader for Boston. I wouldn't say. I think the media crowned it as Jason Tatum, but I've always thought it was Jaylen Brown as a better player. I've always said it was Jaylen Brown.
I don't know. As here's Golden State missing that one out of bounds.
Hey, haven't I been consistent with that though? I've always said
you do say it's Jaylen Brown, but I just don't agree.
Jaylen Brown is the better player.
I would disagree.
He's a better defender. If given an opportunity, he could do everything Jason Tatum does.
As they get this into Wiggins over to Steph Curry. Steph on a step back. Now pull up. I think he had a foot on the line on that, didn't he? No, they count that as a 3, 62-54. Here's now Smart the other way. Horford down low, guarded here by Thompson. Horford has not scored a bucket yet. Back to the basket, backing. Good defense here by Thompson. They came over, a lot of contact.
That was a whole lot of contact. What's happening?
No foul called here. And here's Thompson the other way. Thompson at the bucket lay. What's going on the other end there?
Is he okay?
Well, Draymond fell on top of him. They all right. Here's Smart now with the ball. Clay finally getting a couple of buckets to go. Robert Williams now drops it off to Smart. Smart picked up here by Looney. Crossover at the bucket. Blocked from behind by Kevon Looney. And they say last touch by Boston.
Oh, my God.
And Robert Williams is down.
Did Smart fall into him? Did he fall into his knee?
I think Marcus Smart fell into his knee. And the knee was already an issue for him. Looney blocks it from behind. Oh, you know what?
Oh.
He'll be okay. That's not as bad. That's not as bad as I thought it was. I thought the knee buckled, but he should still be good.
But he did have surgery on that knee.
Yeah. Ooh. No, I thought it did like the bend in out thing. Yeah, I mean, here's now Steph. Guarded here by Smart. 10-point game here, Golden State favor. Steph trying to get it going. Good defense there by Smart, but Wiggins able to get the ball over to Thompson. Now Thompson driving past everybody, dropping it off to Wiggins, up and under. Got the foul call there on Time Lord, and he'll be at the line for a pair.
I don't trust any leads.
He said, "What? Oh, no.
I don't trust any leads.
Oh, no. Hey, this ain't the Miami game.
Someone said that Miami Tatum shot better. He didn't. Go look it up. Just go look it up. Like, look it up. You want to know why I consider Jaylen Brown a better player? He attacks the basket more.
I mean,
he's an inside out. He can play inside and out more efficiently, in my opinion.
I think Jason Tatum's just a better shooter.
It's kind of hard to say.
More of his game is based on shooting.
Hey, Jaylen Brown shot nearly 40% in 2019, nearly 3.97 in 2021, and he shot 3.58 this season, averaging 23 points a game from three. It's tough.
And Tatum shot what?
I think the numbers are very similar.
Tatum shot 3.53. Tatum dropping this one down to Horford.
No shots.
Horford over to Brown. Brown, well, that's a heck of a step back, trying to get a head start here on Looney on the drive, drops it under to Horford. Horford finally able to get a bucket to go. That's a look right there, my boy.
It's a good look.
I don't know about a good one.
Hey, is it warm in Boston or is it cold in Boston now?
I mean, it's summertime. I would assume it's warm.
Oh, no, they're in Golden State. Never mind. I saw the shorts. I saw the Boston jerseys. I was like, where are they at?
Here's now Steph with the ball guarded here
I
by
forgot where
Brown.
we were at.
Fake on the drive, puts up the float. They got a foul call. That should be a bucket. They're saying the foul's on the floor. That should be a bucket. That's continuation.
Jordan, what are you doing, baby? Get your goof behind back. Jordan Poole's really getting on my nerve, dog. He just do a little stupid
Because he's not
stuff.
doing nothing.
Hey, look at it. Look at he got those little fingers in the ref's face. Get back. What are you talking?
How's that not continuation? Fouls there. One. He literally took a step. That's continuation. Okay, no call there. And we got Marcus Smart on a foul here as he pushes Steph Curry out of bounds.
What are they doing?
I wonder if Steph fell on something. He holding his neck there. Foul there. 1, 2. That's continuation. He didn't even put the ball back down.
That's game.
Steph able to knock down the first of 2 off of the foul from Smart.
Yo, PQ, what do you think? Do you think Steve Kerr blew the first game? Yeah, I think Steve Kerr blew the first game. I think Steve Kerr blew the first game. You don't stop your player who's on fire in the finals from cooking. I would have. Hey, when we riding that ride to the flame is just out. like keep shooting. I don't care. Shoot.
He did sit him a long time.
He sat him a long time.
A long time. As Tatum Curry able to knock down the second of 2. Draymond knocking the ball out of the hands of Marcus Smart there. And now we got Smart and Curry getting a little, and we got a tech on who that's going to go against Ime Udoka. Technical foul. And he's standing up for his team. He doesn't like how this game's being called.
Ooh, Billy D, you see that? You see that? Hey, I'm sorry. Billy used to annoy the heck out of me when we're clearly getting punked and you're not doing anything about it. Man, if you don't get in there and get this tea.
I don't know.
Hey.
I don't tell people to act fake, so. Billy Donovan said it's just not me. Like, wow.
Pretend. I don't care. I don't know. You're not doing it for you. You're doing it for the camaraderie of the team.
Billy got a couple of them mugs. As here's now the drive by Smart getting past everybody. What a pass up the Brown. Wide open 3. Couldn't knock it down. Rebound there by Kevon Looney. And here's Wiggins bringing the ball up now.
How does he see that player?
On the drive, gets it out the Draymond, who I think it was going to Clay. Clay pull up mid-range, left that one short. Rebound there by Brown. Brown pushing the tempo. Right side attacking on Clay. Puts it up off the glass. Can't get that one to go. Rebound there by Dre. Dre getting the ball up to Steph Curry now.
That's a bad play.
Curry picked up here by Smart. Nothing but open space for Curry, and he still couldn't knock that one down. But rebound there by Kevon Looney. Kevon with the jab step, dropping it down. Now to Clay, pull up 3. Can't get that one to go hit off the front of the rim. Clay just putting that mug up, bro. Here's the
Clay. What are we doing, bro?
Horford underneath, going at Draymond. Can't get the finish there. Rebound by Looney. Clay just putting that mug up, bro.
No,
I'm talking about
Clay is like the guy at
we got a timeout right now.
Hey, he's the guy you don't pass.
We got a timeout by the Warriors right now.
He's like, dog, if I pass it to you, gonna shoot. I ain't gonna shoot. Pass it to him. It's in the air already. Like that's Clay right now. Clay, what is happening, baby?
Bro, Clay grabbed that mug and just turned around and shot it, bro. Clay looked like Rex Grossman versus Arizona right there.
Hey, on God, you know what they need to do? They need to go ahead and redo all the championship rings for all the old heads, because some of their championship rings look horrible. It's like that one they just showed, it was just one diamond. It's a pinky ring. Hey, dog, get that man a real ring. Like my ring looks better than that. What are we talking about here? He's an NBA champion. Get him a ring. Anyway,
the NBA didn't have money like that.
But now that you do,
hey, jewelry,
I don't care if you do Moissanite. Get that man a real ring. Like,
what if? Hey, if you're, I ain't gonna lie to you. If you're, the minions caught me off guard. I ain't gonna lie. If you're, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Watching. Hey, Despicable Me will always have a place in my heart.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's one of them shows for me, bro, where like them mugs coming in, no matter how old I get, I'll always go back and rewatch them mugs. That mug is hilarious to me.
Hey, when Young Dolph made 100 shots, he was talking about Klay Thompson because he missed all of them. He missing all them joints. I don't know what's going on, but Klay needs to stop it.
Bro, that's
Stop
funny.
it. He playing Contra.
Klay playing Contra. That's good, bro.
What's that gun that used to be in COD that you like? It's super powerful. I forgot the name of it, but you can't hit nothing with it. Like you can't hit nothing with that joint. God, what's the name of it? Oh, COD. Old school COD players know what I'm talking about.
I've only played one COD, so
I mean it's been a while. Come on now, God is on the tip of my tongue. Like you have to get a stock on that joint. If you didn't have that stock on that joint, you might as well have just shot in the air. It would just spit hard. Like, what the heck is that? It's Modern Warfare. It'll come to me. It'll come. It's been a while since I played it.
I'm not a Call of Duty guy at all.
I really wasn't either. I just did it because everybody else was playing it, and I got tired of being left out. And I was dumb enough.
I don't think I've ever really played any of them. I'm not a first person shooter guy though.
Is that the new 350Z by Nissan? God, that's ugly.
Nissan trucks are always ugly.
No. 350Z was a car.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. I know you're not.
Desmond, you're not a COD, bro. I'm not a.
You're not a gamer.
Nah, I mess with game. I play video games heavy, but I'm just not a. I've never been a first person shooter guy. I like third person shooters better.
I'm sorry, what?
I like third person shooters better.
Interesting.
Like Uncharted is one of my favorite games, doggone.
Hey, Dre, I keep telling him, you ain't like that. You're not like that.
Hey, Dre cracked me up because Dre will be in the middle of a game and be like, what's your ring count, though? What's your ring count? Hey, I love Dre. What games I played is like shooter game. You know what game gets me? Now that I really like Rogue Shadow.
Rogue Company?
Rogue
Company?
Rogue Company, my bad. Yeah. On
Steam?
On Steam or on PlayStation. They got it on PlayStation now. It's Draymond with the ball dropping us down to Wiggins. Wiggins back to the basket. Got that knocked out of his hand, bro. He reposted twice and got it stolen both times. Here's now Smart dropping this one off to Horford. Horford couldn't handle the pass and a steal here. And here comes Golden State the other way. Not sure what this camera angle is. They got this out
is
to
that horrible 2K camera.
Hey, bro, for real. You know what I'm saying? Here's Steph now with the ball guarded here by Tatum. On the drive here, getting all the way down, puts up the float, can't get the finish on that one. Rebound there by Horford, and we're back.
Have we changed this angle?
Bringing the ball back. The camera must have got messed up or something. Back up now to Tatum.
Like this.
Tatum guarded here by Steph, blowing through him, gets it back up top to Smart, out to the corner. Grant Williams pull up three, cash money on that one right there.
Hey, I've never seen a person in life say I like that camera angle.
Hey, bro, no. That camera angle is for one thing. You show me a fan on the other side of the court. Here's now Steph up top. Draymond wide open. Pull up three. Yep, that's about right. Couldn't get that one to fall. Rebound there by Al Horford.
Draymond need to work on that open three, baby.
Get back in the gym, brother.
We need to get back in the gym.
Here's Smart now over to the corner. Dropping this off now to Tatum. Tatum gets top of the key. Pull up three. He got that one to fall.
Time out, Steve.
Hey, Steve Kerr cussing him out. He like, y'all got to play up. What are y'all doing? Bro, wasn't nobody within 5 feet of Tatum. Here's Curry now, getting this over to Wiggins, out to the corner. Otto Porter Jr. for three. What a thought. He got it. That's a good bucket. I can't stand it.
Hey, he didn't do that in Nan Bulls jersey he wore.
I can't say that. He did do that. He just didn't get us to a point where we thought he was going to continuously do that because he couldn't stay healthy. That first 3 weeks, Otto Porter was cooking. I ain't gonna lie.
All the minutes in the world for Golden State, though.
Hey, here's Derek White now. You know he's only 28. Bringing the ball back out. Gets this out to the corner. Pull up three. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound there by Al Horford, though, over Steph and Curry. Double team came Horford's way. They beating the mess out of Horford. They dropped this down and stolen away by Otto Porter. Bro, they are beating the mess out of Horford.
Can somebody get a switch, though? What the
Here's Draymond. That's a charge. Oh, they call a blocking foul on that one.
That's a block.
That's the fourth on Marcus
Smart. I think you're right.
Bro,
I
Draymond
think
dropped
you're
the
right.
whole shoulder. Draymond dropped the mess out this shoulder. Look at this, bro. Hey, that's a charge, bro.
Oof. Yeah, that's a
Hey,
charge.
Draymond dropped the mess
That's a
out of that
charge.
shoulder, bro.
That's a charge.
Hey, Draymond hit him like a fullback.
Oof. Hey, I can't even imagine taking that shoulder to the chest at that
Hey,
speed.
hey,
We'd
that
have to
was
fight.
funny, bro.
We'd have to full out fight, bro, because that's not basketball.
Oh, bro, that was funny. Draymond legit. That you know what that was? That's the move you do when y'all both been hitting each other the whole game, and then finally you're like, all right, I'm finna lay this mug out. Bulls lost Portis, Gafford, and Otto Porter. I'm fine. I'm gonna be real with you. Otto Porter going here and doing what he doing is a surprise,
It's
but it's
Bobby
very
Portis that makes me mad because Bobby Portis is a whole
Bobby
lot.
Portis. Bobby Portis upsets me a little bit because we didn't get nothing back for him. We just basically traded him because we were trying to blow the team up, kind of.
We should have traded the guy he punched.
Yeah, well, we did.
That's
But the other thing was, right, we traded him too late. As here's Pritchard bringing the ball up after knocking down a pair there is Draymond, 73-62. Here's Tatum now, guarded here by Wiggins. Tatum taking his time, jab step. Now sidestep, pull up, fade away three. Couldn't get that one to fall. Out of bounds, last touch by Grant Williams. Or is that on Otto Porter? Last touch by Otto Porter? I believe it's going to be last touch by Otto Porter because nobody's walking down the court. Really good defense.
what shoes is he wearing?
I'm telling you, bro, there's nothing about Andrew Wiggins talent-wise that you can shade on. That Andrew Wiggins is the one player that shows me that mentality means a lot.
A lot.
Here's now Pritchard trying to get a step back there on Curry, couldn't get it.
That's
Passed
Steph
out
with
the
the
White in the corner,
defense,
back up
though.
top. Did they call a travel? Yes, they did. Okay, thank you.
Steph with the defense, though, y'all. Put some respect on my boy's
he
name.
better be able to stand in front of Pritchard, bro. He the
Hey,
only player in
listen,
the
I
league
don't care.
shorter than.
They talking about him like he Duncan Robinson or something.
Hey, bro, he better be able to stand in front of Pritchard, bro. Here's Steph bringing the ball up now, 73-62 here. Steph coming off of the screen here, pull up three. Curry with the tray ball. 76-62.
Hey, McSeason, that's somebody who don't care about their channel getting shut down permanently. We actually have you seen the content Pat puts out on a regular basis?
Literally somebody made that to show the game. There's not nothing legit about it though. They're not building a channel. Here's Pritchard. Now I saw that.
YouTube
Gets
is the
down to
sponsor.
Williams on the drive, got that one knocked out of bounds by Steph. Now Steph out here playing them passing lanes.
YouTube TV is a sponsor.
YouTube TV is a sponsor. That don't mean that YouTube. I don't think that channel's by YouTube. I saw it though.
How about this? We're not going to try it.
No, because this shut us down.
Ooh, nice move.
They throw this one out to the corner, back up top. Pritchard pull up three, couldn't get that one to fall. Rebound there by Clay.
How many rebounds does Steph?
Here's now deep pull up three. Steph, he got it and looked into the crowd. That camera angle's crazy. That camera was crisp right there.
That looked like the shot Kyrie hit over him.
79-62. Golden State on an 11-0 run right now.
Steph has 29 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Oof. Hey, I bet you Steve Kerr don't let him sit up for 5 minutes in the quarter now. I bet you Steve Kerr let that man cook all the way out. I'll take him out with a minute left in this quarter. I'm putting him right back in with 10 left in the fourth. We're going to ride this out. You want to be great? Show it to me. Show it to me.
Free throw line knocking down the first of two.
I saw LeBron play every single minute of a basketball game and do it all. You got to give me something. You got to give me something, Steph. I don't care if your shooting arm just sore the next day. Just shoot.
He's shooting.
Hey, that man's arm gonna be stuck like this by the time the playoffs is done, messing around with me because he's just gonna be shooting.
Here's Curry bringing the ball back up the court now. 79-63 after the free throw makes by Tatum. Pull up three. Curry again. Couldn't get that one to fall. But the offensive board again by Otto Porter. The offensive boards out to Steph. Steph behind the back, trying to get past Grant
How did he
Williams.
not
Good
go out
defense
of
there by
bounds?
Grant, but they say that he stepped out of bounds on that. Fam, I
Okay.
thought Steph went out of bounds a couple of times on that. I ain't
Man,
gonna lie
look, dog. I'm
to
about to say we just being real liberal with these out of
Hey, bro,
bound calls, huh?
that was like I thought that was the KD joint where KD ran out of bounds for
No,
like
I
4
didn't even
steps.
realize how egregious that was until I saw it the second time. I said, that man admitted that.
Hey, bro, that might be the worst call of all time,
That
brother.
is the worst call of all time.
Hey, they just said, hey, KD said he saved the ball, took like 7 steps out of bounds, and then ran back in
That was against Houston, right?
against Houston. He's like holding on to the ball as he's running with it and then throws it back in. It's like, listen, even if that's inbounds, it's also a travel.
It's
As
also
Tatum
travel.
getting the foul again, he'll be at the line for a pair, can't get the first of 2 to go.
What shoes is Tatum wearing? Somebody find out what shoes he's wearing
No
for.
clue.
Because those are the ugliest shoes I've seen him wear all season. That color is just horrendous.
Not a fan.
You know, I'm getting back into my sneaker game. That's not. Are those Jordans? Are those? No, those gotta
Can't
be
be
more.
because he ain't signed with Jordan, right? Here's
Well, when you're a free agent on the sneaker game, you can do whatever you want.
here come Poole bringing it up. Is he a free agent? I thought he was with Nike.
Is he with Nike?
I thought so. Here's
I ain't
now Poole.
following
Nice
that.
crossover, getting underneath. Good pass to Looney, and he's able to get the finish over Daniel Tice.
Jordan 36. I thought those were Jordans.
Here's Tatum bringing the ball up now. A lot of contact. No foul call came there. Grant Williams now has the ball as he passed it up to him. Back up top to Tatum. Tatum looking to come off of the screen here, guarded here by Wiggins. Wiggins staying with him. Tatum on the drive. Bump. Doesn't take the shot there. Back up top there to Derek White. Derek White pump fake. Got Otto Porter out of his Nikes. Got it blocked, though, by Kevon Looney. Another block. And we got what? What do we got? A foul call? What was that?
Oh, 24
Three in the
seconds.
key.
24 seconds.
That is a good play. That's the best play Jordan Poole's done all day.
All day.
That's the best play Jordan Poole's done all day.
You signed with Jordan. I appreciate that. If those are the Jordan 36, you know what? You know how I knew it was a Jordan? I took a guess at it. It had that strap like the Dub Zeros used to have.
Here's a deep 3 by Poole. Cash money. Oh, my good. Relax, Jordan. Relax. He got that one to fall. And he talking big trash like he been killing all game, brother. Hey, 2 plays in a row.
Boy. Use a
Here's
bus
now.
ride.
Derek White letting the clock run here. About a 5-second.
Oh, yeah. The ref letting the play now.
Derek
White trying to get into
5 on the
Wiggins.
clock. Pull up. 3. Can't get that one back. Rebound there by Wiggins. 4 on the clock here. Poole bringing the ball up. Low in and out. Stop. Deep. 3. He got it. Oh, my goodness. Jordan Poole.
Whoa.
Oh, my goodness. Jordan Poole.
Whoa.
He stopped just across half court, set his feet, and launched a beautiful 3-pointer.
I'm going to say this. It's a bad shot. That's a really bad shot.
It's a bad shot for sure. He set his feet on it, though. He set his feet on it. That's crazy. Hey, Brandon, yeah, facts. Jordan Poole dropped the cheat code real quick. He had to go buy some boosts at halftime. He had to go buy some boosts at halftime, bro.
I mean, I like the fact that he hit the shot, but I'm not excited that he hit the shot because it's a bad shot. It was 2 bad shots, if you ask me, because he ain't been doing nothing. But
I mean,
he hit him. He hit him. I don't know what to say.
And what matters?
He hit him. As we go into the fourth quarter, you all home stretch for GSW fans. I'm not looking too hot for Boston fans. We get you some scores real quick. Jason Tatum has shown up this game. 8 of 18, 66% from 3, 6 of 9 from 3, by the way. 28 points, 3 of 6 rebounds. Unfortunately, 4 turnovers. Al Horford, no show today, 2 points. Robert Williams, no show today, 2 points. Jaylen Brown, 17 points, 5 of 17 is shooting. He's not having the best day compared to his counterpart. 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Again, for some odd reason, they don't cook at the same time. I need to see them cook at the same time. Marcus Smart, no show today. 23 minutes out there, 1 of 6 shooting, 2 rebounds. He got 5 assists, but he also has 5 turnovers and 4 personal fouls. And really ticky-tack dumb fouls too. It's just fouls. It's just like why? And after that, it's just not really exciting. I mean, Derek White has 8 points. It's a really tough day for Boston, but I would actually say, just being unbiased, I think referees played a part in that early. I also have to being unbiased. I think Boston made some really dumb mistakes early. Derek White picked up some interesting fouls early. Uh, Marcus Smart picked up some really interesting fouls early, just for no reason, and Golden State kind of capitalized on it. Being a Golden State fan, I am rooting for Golden State. If they win or lose, I really don't care. But I had to choose a side. I picked Golden State.
Hey, listen, I'll be honest with you. I hope they win just 'cause I like this is weird, right? But like I picked Golden State to win in 5. Still could happen. But
I got
I
him.
want I want this to go 7 because I ain't ready for the NBA season to be over.
Cool.
I'm not ready for basketball to be over, bro.
Cool. Rick Barry, good lord.
Y'all gotta understand. Hey, Rick Barry was a problem, bro. But who was it? Ringo was like, I think it was Ringo. He said Rick Barry makes the all-time Lakers or all-time Warriors team over Clay. I said, go look at Rick Barry numbers, bro. Rick Barry averaged 3 steals a game.
On the flip side, though, I'm gonna tell you this: if you take Steph Curry off this team, we looking real dry right now.
Steph Curry off this team, they're not in the finals right now.
You take Steph Curry off this team right now, even though he's shooting 42%, he's 9 of 21. He's 5 of 12 from the 3-point line. He has 29 points, but you know the others on this team have picked up. Wiggins has 11. Looney has 10. Green has 9. Gary Payton Jr. has the second has 7. Poole just racked up 9 points. Otto Porter Jr. hit momentum plays like that collectively. That's why they're in this. That's why they're leading this game by a dub. Because outside of that, looks real even. Looks real even. Yeah. I would say this. I still have Warriors winning the series, but I'd be afraid going back to Boston.
Here's now Marcus Smart with the ball. Gets it up top here to Tatum. Tatum throwing this down to White. Bielitsa back into the game. We saw him early. Ball knocked around, and here come the Warriors the other way. Draymond with it out to the corner. Poole, pull up 3. Oh, couldn't get that one to go. I thought the Poole, but the rebound there by Draymond, knocking it into the hands of Payton the second, and he gets the bucket there. 89-64.
Keep cooking. Keep cooking. I wonder how it feels to be a parent, have your son in the finals.
I don't know. Has there ever been a matchup where brothers were facing each other in the finals?
Where brothers faced
I always think of like when Steph and Seth, I think they faced off in the Western Conference Finals, right? Spin move.
The Morris twins. Didn't they face each other?
No, not in the finals. Here's now the drive. Tatum left that one short. Rebound there by Clay. Here's now Draymond dropping this one off the Poole. Poole coming off the screen here. Mid-range pull up. Got that one to fall. The Poole party's still going. Hey, bro. I'm going to tell you this. It's literally just about who gets hot at what moment. Jordan Poole was awful in this game. Until then, as Al Horford fell down, the ball's up to Bielitsa for the easy rim graze. 93-64, a 29-point game. I told y'all they was going to come out here and blow these bucks. Hey, I told y'all they was going to come out here and blow these bucks out. Hey, listen. It's Golden State. It's what they do. I'm never excited about these movies. I ain't gonna lie to you. Thor is the least of the heroes that excite
Jane has powers now?
No, that's not Jane. That's his sister. Or not his sister. That's his ex-girlfriend.
Horford got to do better. Why is Horford bringing the ball up?
I was confused on that as well. Why was Horford bringing the ball up?
Like that's
immediately got ripped up. And why was he bringing the ball?
Let's be honest about it. You know, you're asking Horford to do something that he ain't really supposed to be doing. He's supposed to be bringing the ball in a half-court set, not bringing the ball up.
Yeah, I thought that same thing, bro. When I saw it, I was like, "Is that Horford bringing the
Is that
basket?
Horford
Hey,
bringing the ball
hey, it's
up?
a turnover. Is that Horford bringing the basketball
Hey,
up?"
did we not think that it was going to be a turnover? It's like me saying, "Hey, well, no, that's disrespectful to Al, but Kevon Looney, bring the ball up."
Can you say Molly Wop? Yeah, we can. No, brothers have never played against each other in the NBA Finals.
Do I still have a gentleman's sweep? You know what? No, I don't have a gentleman's sweep anymore. I think it's possible, but Clay is very spotty. Poole is still young and he's spotty. I mean, he's having a game
This is a
right
game
now.
of situations right now.
He's having, but he's at home playing with house money almost.
Yeah.
Energy is there. Is he gonna have the same mentality in Boston? I don't know. Are they gonna get the same favorable calls in Boston? Because we have to admit they are letting them play. It's gone both ways, but
I think so because we've seen this in Boston series all the way through.
yeah,
We haven't seen this in Golden State series. Like,
yeah,
I think Golden State had to adjust to that.
Yeah.
Because in game one, Boston was playing this way in game one. Golden State really wasn't responding to it.
That's true.
In this game, Golden State was like, all right.
Draymond
set the tone early. He got a technical foul, 4 minutes into the game?
We're going to hit back. We're going to see how you deal with it.
Hey, bro, It's 93-64, bro. It don't feel like we got here that long ago. Hey, that's a big score, bro.
It's a big score.
It's a big score. They got 64 points.
Hey, depending on how big this league gets, this kind of reminds me of when the Bulls blew the Jazz out.
Nah.
The Bulls blew the Jazz out.
Nah, you got to go rewatch this game. It don't feel like Boston has been off that much. It feel like Boston is giving the ball away way too much, which was something that I was concerned about with them coming into this. With the Bulls versus the Jazz literally did not hit a shot. Bro, I'm talking about that's a crazy step back, bro. And I feel like you gotta have the right body style to do moves like that. Cause when I think about doing something like that as a heavier guy, I feel like my leg would snap off. Here's now Pritchard up court, getting the ball over to Tice. Can we say that they've pulled the plug in this one? Pritchard step back, pull up. Can't get that one to go left. It's short. Pritchard getting his own rebound. Back out now. Pull up three. Can't get that one to fall. I think the plug's been pulled, my boy.
It depends.
A lot of white guys on the floor. Derek White's still on the floor, though. As here's Draymond dropping this one down to Clay. Clay tried to get it out. Good defense there by Derek White. And that foul is going to go against Clay there.
Hey, Steve Kerr's going to let Clay play just so he can get in rhythm because that man is off right now.
Yeah. Here's Pritchard bringing the ball up now.
I bet you this game dropped down to 20.
Pritchard dropping it off to Tice.
Steve Kerr's like, hey, Steph.
Back out to Pritchard right side. Pritchard guarded by Bielitsa right now. Bielitsa all over him. Dropping this down low, easy lay right there. Boy, did he almost flex. After a made layup, did he almost try to flex right there? What the heck was that?
That was a good pass, though.
Hey, really good pass. We can't flex off of a bucket that got you down 28. Here's Poole. Oh, that would have been a nice pass. He wasn't Gary Payton wasn't ready for it.
Gary Payton could go upstairs. Why don't they just toss that man an oop?
Can he?
He can go. He get up there, dog.
Off of the oop, and there's a steal here by Poole. Poole looking to attack the bucket. Up and under. Lay couldn't get that one. Rebound there, and Poole laying on the ground for a while there. And look at his face. Look at his face, bro. Hey, that's a lot of contact, bro. I ain't mad at you, Jordan.
That's a tech.
They got a timeout. Hey, that was a lot of contact, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah, I text it to you.
Well, I know what it is now. These boys tucked their tails and quit. I think they was just. I mean, they shot poorly. They shot awfully today. Jason Tatum and again, what did I say? In a game where you need these guys to be big, both of them don't show up.
Can you say 28 points is not showing up?
What's Jaylen Brown have?
17.
On what shooting percentage?
29% shooting.
Both of them do not show up. And Jordan Brown was hot early, right? He had like 13 points when Golden State had like 12.
Here's the funny part, though.
Tatum has 28 tonight on 8 of 19. Tatum showed up tonight. But
Jason Tatum and Steph Curry have the same shooting percentage tonight.
Oh, it was a lot of missed shots in a row. I ain't gonna lie to
you. A lot of missed shots.
A lot of missed shots in a row. Brown did, yeah. Brandon Brown got a lot of open looks, couldn't knock it down. But I think that's the issue, right? Like that's been the issue for me with Boston the entire time. When Tatum has a big game, Boston doesn't have a big game. Or when Tatum has a big game, Brown doesn't have a big game. When Brown is cooking, Tatum, if they could figure out how to cook at the same time, and maybe I'm gonna be real with you, right? Shout out to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart.
Oh, super producer Holt in the building.
Super producer Joel Holt in the chat. Marcus Smart definitely has been the point guard, the lead man, the director of this whole thing. But maybe they need a better point guard to get them both in rhythm at the same time.
Looks like they shouldn't have got rid of Dennis Schroeder, if you ask me.
Is Dennis Schroeder a setup guy, though? Dennis Schroeder can score.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis Schroeder be cooking on offense sometimes.
He do.
Would you take a Schroeder if would you be mad if the Bulls went after Schroeder in the offseason?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Schroeder averaged his most points per game under Billy Donovan as well.
Look, I've been on the get Schroeder here bandwagon for a while. He don't fit. He don't do this. But y'all saying Kobe White's.
What did they trade? Y'all, you know what? No, that Schroeder wouldn't have got. Why am I saying Schroeder? I'm listening to you, Schroeder. And here come the bots. We were doing so well.
He can't be a starter.
Schroeder
can't be a starter.
What was I gonna say? He ended up getting traded for Daniel Tice. We didn't have nothing to send back of that value.
He got traded for Daniel Tice.
Mm-hmm.
The same player that we traded.
But Daniel Tice made one with the Bulls. With the Bulls,
40 mil over 3 years.
Daniel Tice wanted to go because he wanted to get more money. As they get this underneath pump, the elites are going up with it. Oh, I thought he finished it through the double team, bro. I was about to be like, all right, brother, go sit down.
I don't want to hear nobody talk about fouls anymore because they're letting them play on both ends for real, for real.
Oh, that's been the entire game, bro. You can't complain about fouls in this game. Listen, you can't complain at all about fouls in this game. There's been wrists smacked, arms knocked around, bro. Like, this has been a game of longest three-pointer in NBA history. Mario Chalmers, Mark Jackson, Jordan Poole. I wouldn't have guessed that. But you know what? Yes, I would have, because Steph really don't shoot those shots in the finals. And Dame ain't never made one. So as they get this over now to Clay. Clay guarded here by Naismith. Low jab step on the drive here. Clay down low, step back, pull up. Got that one to go.
About time, Clay. About time.
I forgot Mark Jackson made the finals with the Pacers. He was on that team, wasn't he? I forgot about that.
Mark Jackson was cool.
Here's Naismith now getting the ball over. Pritchard with it left side. Pritchard on the drive. Oh, little crossover on Bielitsa. Oh, they called a foul. I was about to say, oh, he was going the wrong way.
Hey, they should let that play out because he's about to foul.
Is that Rick Carlisle? What do you win? Here's the drive now. White left that one short. Rebound there by Bielitsa. We got 8-12 left in this thing. 95-66. Yeah.
Making some nice shots though. Good Lord.
Well, at this point, it's now pump fake block from behind there by Grant Williams. Hey, I said Boston pulled the plug, but it's Pritchard at the bucket, easy lay on that one. But they got some players in here that play. Maybe the plug ain't pulled. Maybe they trying to just get one final push in this mug. Grant Williams plays, Tice plays, White plays. Maybe this ain't Naismith getting in as weird as Clay coming off of the screen, pull up, can't get that one to fall.
He's not even setting his feet. He's
Hey,
like literally still in
bro,
motion when he shoots. He's
joint,
just
bro.
like
He's 4 for 17. His
like,
pop off the glass, got that one to fall.
hey, Steve.
What happened?
I'm telling Steve not to let Steph sit too long.
I mean, it's still 25. What's it got to get to before you bring him back in the game?
Now, right now.
That was knocked out of the hand there.
Right
last
now.
touch by Daniel Tice.
Hey, right now.
I don't know, bro. 25-point game. You got to think as well, like that's what made Golden State so dangerous in all them finals runs. The fact that Steph could have moments where Steph ain't even moving. Bro, Steph ain't coming back in. Wiggins ain't took a shirt off. Dre back in the game here. He gets it up now. And we got a foul call on the floor. Bro, they ain't even budged. They ain't even started to think about moving. Knicks did as well in 92. That's true, yeah.
That's the one thing about the Jordan mythos that people don't understand. Jordan did play a game 7. It just wasn't in the finals.
Well, I mean, I think that's what everybody says. He never got the game 7 in the NBA finals.
No, that's what you think people say. Some people really believe he never played in a game 7.
Oh, well, that's called stupidity. As couldn't get that one to fall there. Here's Grant Williams, strong rebound, bringing the ball back up. He's on the drive, went through Draymond, and we got to block it. Hey, he called it fairly. Hey, that's exactly what Draymond did to Smart on the other end. They calling it even. A blocking foul on Draymond.
Hey,
Draymond should pull the chair next time. Out, bro.
Draymond should pull the chair next time, see what happened.
He couldn't have got out the way of that. As Williams couldn't knock down the first of 2, you got to knock down your free throws.
You got to knock it down.
They free. They giving them to you. 95-70 here, 6:55 left on the clock.
You know, Smitty, I used to believe that, but the NBA has changed so much thanks to the efficiency of the
there's no lead that's safe. Unless you play in Miami. If you have 17 on Miami, you probably got that one. As here's Draymond getting the ball over to Poole. Poole just able to get it across half court. And we got Williams and Draymond getting into it here. And we got a foul call on Williams. And they trying to bait him into it. Hey. I love Draymond John with him. Hey, he trying to bait Draymond into a foul. Hey, bro, do you realize Draymond's a 3-time NBA champion? They're not throwing Draymond out this game, bro. Here's Poole.
I think they're trying to see if Draymond really about that life.
Guarded by Naismith. Pull up 3. Can't get that one to go. Rebound there by Tice.
And I think they don't realize that he might really be about that life.
I don't think they're trying to see if Draymond about that life. I think they're trying to get Draymond thrown out of this game. As Bielitsa getting the foul there on Derek White. As White driving in, putting the float up, couldn't get the finish there. In under 7 minutes, that will be a total collapse. But here's the thing. We've seen that in the NBA, brother. We've seen that in the NBA all the time. There is no lead. I asked the question on the Daily Show. By the way, check out the Daily Show, 11 to 1, Monday through Friday. We'll be live tomorrow breaking this down. Is there a lead that's really safe in the NBA? I said maybe 30. But I've seen the Bulls blow a 30-point lead. I've seen Golden State come back from down 30.
You want to know why? Let alone not just leads. Let me get my thoughts together. Not just leads, but like it's really about who's hot. Because let's be honest, did you expect the Mavs to blow out the Phoenix Suns by 30 at halftime?
No, that last game was crazy.
That was crazy. Right? No one expected that. We all still to this day feel like Phoenix was the better team throughout. They got blown out.
95-73 here. Here's Poole bringing the ball up. Guarded by Pritchard. looking to attack here. Pritchard with some excellent defense. He's played defense well, dropping it off to Clay. Clay at the bucket, blocked from behind, but they got the foul call there.
Clay looked like he was about to go up for a nice dunk.
Clay was about to hit him with the not in under 7 minutes. Hey, I mean, really, you think about that last lead. That last lead was, or that last game where that 40-16 quarter happened. That game was lost in the last 2 minutes of the third,
and 5 minutes into
the first 5 minutes of the fourth. That's where the game got lost. Yeah, I mean, like it doesn't take long, especially with how offenses are. If they get high, and now the difference is right. There has to be a mix of. He tried to boom that mug. He tried to boom that mug. As Clay able to knock down a pair there. The difference is right. There has to be a lot of turnovers in there. There's got to be a lot of things that go wrong on both sides of the floor. But when they went up on that 40-16 fourth quarter, that's what they did.
You think about how easy it is to erase a 10-point lead, right? As improbable, but we've seen it happen this season.
I'm not saying I see that coming here.
No, I don't. I don't think this has happened. But like, just show you how fast things could swing for a team.
Here's a steal by Pritchard, getting it up to White. White at the bucket, easy 2-hand jam on that.
What team was it?
97-75.
The opposing team got a steal, hit a three. They got a tech, so they get the shot. Then on the opposite side, it was an offensive foul. They were in the penalty, so it was free throws. That team gets another steal, hits a three, and now a 20-point lead had dwindled to single digits with less than a minute going off the clock. What team was that? It was an Eastern team. It happened. It was a massive collapse. You know what it was?
It would listen. I don't disagree. It would be a massive collapse.
You want to know what? We can stop this right now. Go watch Memphis versus Minnesota. Minnesota had 2 20-25 point leads and blew them both and lost the game.
Watch Golden State versus Dallas.
That was a good one.
Dallas was up 19 one time and 22 the next, and they blew both leads. Indiana versus the Knicks, Reggie Miller. Is that the game?
Oh, well. Oh, yeah. He's talking about when he scored 8 points in 5 seconds?
Tracy's is more impressive.
Tracy's more impressive because of who he did it against.
Tracy's is crazy. Tracy, that's still. I remember. This is the crazy part, right? Like these iconic NBA moments. Remember watching them live is crazy.
Hey, you remember that time Kobe dropped 50 over Yao and Tracy?
I remember exactly.
They lost the game, but he came back and he was rolling.
Here's Looney now off the Poole. Poole pull up three. It's a Poole party in Golden State. They got 100-75. They're up a smooth 25. That's a clean score right there.
That's a clean score right there. Quarter.
Not in favor of Boston though. Here's Williams now kicking us out to the corner. Pull up three. Don't know who that white gentleman is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't prepared to be this deep into Boston.
Is that Luke Cornett?
Is that Cornett? Cornett has not tanned well out in that is Cornett. He has not tanned well out in Boston, I see. No, that's Hauser. Sam Hauser. Sam Hauser. Couldn't get that one to go rebound there by Daniel Tice. Hey, bro.
Hey, Thompson's 4 for 19. He's still out there just jacking it up. Dog, stop it.
Bro, at this point, he said he's 4 for 19. Might as well get all the misses out now. Pull up three by Hauser. Can't get that one to go. And Peyton the second able to save that one. Hey, man. Do you feel worse if by the fact that if you're Gary Payton Jr. that you didn't make the NBA?
I would feel worse as my brother.
There's a two-hand jam there by Looney.
Hey, Daniel, you can't be out there getting dunked on. Hey, you remember when Toscano Anderson was actually hooping?
Juan Toscano Anderson.
Now he's like on the bench. He's on the back of the bench. They in a blowout. He's barely getting in.
Steve Kerr couldn't get that one to go. Rebound. Steve Kerr didn't shoot it. But Steve Kerr is, to me, for basketball, call-wise, what Bill Belichick what Bill Belichick is for football. I will use you in whatever capacity I can, but I will not overvalue the use that you give me unless you're Steph, Clay, Dre. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that for the long term, you're not going to give me that for the season.
I don't know. I think
so. Like Toscano Anderson gave you good minutes this year.
Poole came out of nowhere.
Well, he's rolling with him now, right? But like, think about like Jonathan Kuminga. Jonathan Kuminga had great games in the playoffs.
I would trade for Kuminga.
Jonathan Kuminga had great games in the playoffs.
I would trade for Kuminga.
I haven't said his name once in the finals.
They haven't. I would try to make a package deal for Kuminga and Wiseman. Kuminga is not even on the roster to suit up today. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I thought he was inactive. So Iguodala and James Wiseman. But Wiseman, I would make a move for James Wiseman.
Really not Coach Popovich. Pop is like that too, but I think the thing is Pop gets his guys and he rolls with them no matter what. That's a difference.
Here's a good question. Did Pop's legacy get tarnished after the whole
Kawhi
thing?
I think so. I don't think I view him any different as a coach, but I view the Spurs organization differently.
Yeah.
Because Kawhi literally like left and all of a sudden. Now, here's the thing as well though. Like Kawhi leaves, wins a championship.
Right there.
That was a good angle. Kawhi leaves and wins a championship, right? Like I might even have to revisit my view on this. Here's the drive by Lee, can't get kicking that one out. Back up top. Oh no, that's Lee actually. Over to the corner, pull up three, can't get that one to go. The thing I'll say is, was the organization wrong? Because yes, year one, Kawhi goes out and wins a championship, but we really haven't seen Kawhi healthy since.
That's a good point.
Like Kawhi's, what was it? Like they were saying that Kawhi was good to go, and Kawhi was saying he wasn't. As they dropped this down to Damian Lee for the two-hand jam.
Well, even the injury he has now, I'm kind of conflicted on because he said he was ready to go, and the team said no.
Yeah, he could have played in the playoffs, right?
Yeah,
there's Luke Cornett.
The team said no.
Hey, Luke Cornett, a big dude, bro. That's a large man. 104.82. So he was good to go.
I don't.
The team said no.
The team doctor said he had tore something, and he was like, "I feel fine, but they want me to do the rehab." He only gives so many interviews. You can look it up.
I remember it coming out.
So,
because there was a possibility he could have played in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, small possibility. And he's been doing contact drills for a while.
Yeah. Pop isn't the medical staff. No, but the thing with Pop was that Pop was also a part of pressure. And Pop literally went to Kawhi's.
Oh, Kuminga's on the floor now.
I think he went to Kawhi's house and was like, "Why aren't you on the floor? We need you out there. You know, we trying to make a championship run. What's going on?"
When Pop Tony Parker comes out and slanders your medical staff and doesn't have the kindest words for Pop, I think you got to give it some credit. Because Tony Parker and Pop were like really tight.
Who said that?
Pop. Tony Parker had some disagreements with the medical staff, and he didn't like directly. It was very implied language that said that, you know, the organization, which would include Pop, just didn't care for it appropriately. So I can understand the hesitancy.
Here's Poole under the bucket, back up top now to Toscano Anderson, who's also in.
When did you do this in the league without it being a carry?
Hey, bro, I don't know.
Just when is that
I
not a
don't know, bro. I give up on trying to figure out what calls are anymore. Here's Cornette falling, or Hauser, I should say, dropping it down to Cornette. Cornette back to the basket, back up top. Naismith getting it over now. Not sure who that guy is. Couldn't get it to go anyway. Doesn't matter. Here's the rebound now by Damian Lee.
doesn't matter. By the way, Boston called it quits 10 minutes into the fourth.
Hey, bro,
2 minutes into the fourth.
bro, I was like, at first I was like, maybe Boston's trying to make a run. Like Grant Williams is on the floor, Derek White's on the floor. Maybe they're trying to make a run here. And then like immediately it was, what this man? Boy, I know you ain't just shrug down 30. I know he didn't just shrug down 30.
He shrugged down 30, dog.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. The fact that the game is over now, I get to turn the game off. I might have turned the game off with 10 minutes to go in the game. It done that, bro.
Well, next call's on Wednesday.
Hey,
You like this?
Hey, bro.
Let's entertain some questions since we have a little bit of time.
Yeah, drop some questions in there, man. Let me.
Question: Does Durant look bad? No, Durant doesn't look bad. I'm actually. This is not against you because I get the question, but the media loves to slander people within the NBA. And since when was it ever a soft thing to do to defend yourself or have to be opinionated? Like KD's a very opinionated person. He has a right to be. Like KD would be the guy in our everyday lives that if someone says something, he just have something to say, and we'd be like, "Oh, here he go." Like, but because he's a millionaire, oh, he's soft. Is it no? Like, I guarantee you, half of you all wouldn't call KD soft to his face as a 7'1" human being who weighs 240 pounds.
I might call KD soft to his face. I don't think KD can fight. I get the
inside. That reach alone gives me.
But I'll tell you this: if I get on the inside, yeah, I mean, like you got to get inside to reach. But I feel like KD's an elongated swing guy, easy to get inside.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know, dog. I can't get with it. Like, how's KD soft, but Draymond is? Is it because we agree more with Draymond's opinion?
I don't agree with a lot of Draymond's opinions. I do agree with his opinion on the media, just kind of going out there and saying anything.
You know,
like, but the weird part is, like, I feel like Stephen A. Smith opened the curtain to that, but people don't want to hear that because he gets paid a lot of money to go on TV. He literally goes. He said he said on what was the pod with It's not I Am Athlete.
All the smoke.
No. It's not I Am Athlete, but it's the same dude. I Am Athlete.
Oh, the pivot.
The pivot. He said on that one, he said, it's a debate show. We have to debate. The show is debate.
Yeah.
I felt once he said that, I was like, oh, what they say they be capping.
You don't believe half of it.
Yeah, they be capping. Once he said that, I was like, okay. Like when he came out the other day and said that Michael Jordan hurt the game. He don't believe that.
I can see why he thought that, though.
I don't think he thought that. I think his job is to come up with points to debate.
I can see why he thought it, though.
I can't.
Well, before Michael Jordan, it was a very team-oriented game. Mike comes in, he's scoring, he's 10-time scoring champ, flying through the air, stuff like that. Everybody wants to be like Mike, take these turnaround fadeaways that they ain't practicing and how long? Like, even to this day, people want to be Kobe, but you ain't put in Kobe work. Like,
I mean, I get it, but what nobody talks about is that until Scotty turned into Scotty, wasn't nobody else on Mike's team.
That's true.
Mike was out there with the traveling cocaine circus and doggone. Like, what else was he supposed to do? Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like,
I get you.
you know what I mean? Like,
Don't want us to have fun. Okay, I got you.
let's get another question in this mug, man. What do you say? Who needs to step up more in game 3? Smart, Horford, or Jaylen Brown? I told y'all how I feel. One, Jaylen Brown and Al Horford have to figure out, or not Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum have to figure out how to play well at the same time. I don't know what the answer to that is. There hasn't been an answer to that, really, mostly just in the playoffs. Like they didn't even play like this in the regular season. Like they played well together. It wasn't like one dude was cooking and one dude wasn't. Like this has been a thing in the playoffs.
For me, it's Horford.
For me, it's Horford.
It's absolutely Horford.
Because the inside is, you see how big of a difference the inside makes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm saying, and I think, I don't know what Robert Williams' extent of his injury is. He's given you a lot defensively, but he hasn't even been used in the pick and roll game.
Golden State is known to be a 3-point shooting team, but for some odd reason, they blew out the Boston Celtics by 16 when you look at points in the paint, 40 to their 24. It has to be. I say Horford because he's a big man, plays interior defense, and I would agree with you. Time Lord needs to go ahead and turn on whatever. I still don't understand why they call him that.
I told you that the other day.
Yeah, well, it don't make sense to me because it just sounds like somebody should be like penalized for it. Like normally you say Time Lord,
he was fine.
Well, whatever it is, like he has to. They have to have interior defense, and I think the one thing I want to say, just not to go over, I'm not riding for Golden State like as a fan from that perspective, but let's give them credit for the adjustment they made. If anyone looked at how Boston was getting their money, that drive and kick and how they do it, they kind of do it very similar to how Golden State does it. Look at how many steals Golden State got because of that. Look at how they ran that extra defender there, or they was looking for that corner 3. Like they defended that corner 3 really well today, and they didn't allow too many of those to get by them. And so, great adjustment by that. That's a nice day by day adjustment, and can't take that away from them. So now we see what for Boston does with that.
I just figured out how to add a poll into our live chat.
Hey, look at you.
That's pretty cool. I ain't mad at
it. The poll then. Where's the poll?
I just dropped the poll. Excuse me. Who needs to step up most in game 3? Smart, Horford, Jaylen Brown.
I don't see
Jalen's name wrong. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, it's not on Restream. It's actually on YouTube.
Oh,
I opened up the YouTube video and I was like, I wonder if I can just add stuff in here.
Durant rings don't appear tarnished. It's pressure for KD to win. There's no pressure. KD's a 2-time NBA champion with 2 Finals MVPs. If anything, it's pressure on Steph Curry to get this done because he has no Finals MVPs, and it can be arguably said that he was a bus rider. Chuck's words. Arguably, I'm not gonna say, but I would say this: you could argue that he was a bus rider next to KD. You could argue that.
Listen,
I'm not saying you're right.
That first one though is wild. Hey, that first one though is wild. I'll never, bro. Against Andre Iguodala, who played very good defense in that NBA Finals. I don't want this to be like situational defense kind of took its step in the forefront there. But you gave Finals MVP to somebody who was out there doing it on the defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
When LeBron averaged almost 30 points a game on his head.
Hey.
That's a tough one for me. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I would say this. It's not the fact that he averaged 30 points. It's the fact that he shot 39%, the lowest
he did shoot 39%.
When you hold an all-time great to 39% shooting, he had to take a whole lot of shots to get that 30 points. And that's not LeBron's game. So when you put it in that context, he deserves that Finals MVP. And that's why I feel like he was an X factor, and I'm not harping over that.
That's the only one where I look at it and I'm like, Like
he
the
got
other ones,
30, but he shot 36. Like he's
yeah.
36%. Like what does LeBron normally shoot? 49. All right, that's a big jump. That's a big drop.
Did he shoot that? Was that the average for the series, or like
His average for the series, I
or
think, was
did he
39.
have some like all-time lows in there?
He had
Like a
LeBron's
14%
percentage
game.
was an all-time low for him.
I'm saying, like, was there like a 14% game in that mug where it was like
I don't know. That's a good question.
you know what I'm saying? Like I want to know because like averages to me, I'm realizing that averages will absolutely lie to you. Averages will absolutely lie to you. You'll look at them averages and you'll be like, that's what he averages. And then you like look at the game by game and you be like, but that's not what actually happened. What made this average happen here? Oh, he shot 6% in this game.
So his average for this series was 39 point. Yeah, I was right. 0.398.
Right.
Ridiculous.
What's the game by game? What do you at? Because that went 7, right? All right, that goes 6. That one might have went 6. No, that went 7. All of them went 7, didn't they?
No, it went 6.
6?
It went 6.
Because that's what I'd be wanting.
Game. Let's see.
Like if he averaged like 20% the whole time through, yeah, I mean that's a whole different thing.
That's a good question. We get to do it here live. This is
Might as well.
this is for y'all.
We just chopping it up at this point.
Let's see. LeBron James, where you at? Boom, LeBron. All right, first game he cooked 47%. He cooked 47%. They still lost by 8.
They lost the championship.
They lost by 8. Second game, shut down 0.31. God dang, LeBron was 11 for 35.
That's bad. That's bad.
But they won by 2. He shot 31%, but they won by 2. Okay, hold on, wait. Let's do this again. All right. LeBron game 3 shoots 0.41. This is better. He's 14 for 34, which is still bad for him.
That's awful.
That's bad for him.
All right, I might
They win by 5.
What? Hey, I bet you shot great the rest of the series. They lost all the next
then the
3
Warriors
games.
blow them out by 21. LeBron shoots 0.31. God dang.
Okay, I readjust. I ain't gonna lie to you. I readjust on that.
Hey, how about this? I forgot that the Warriors were down in this series at one point.
Me too.
Game 5, he cooked 0.44.
That's still. I mean, yeah, that's better, but I don't know if I say cooked.
Game 6, closeout game, he shot under 40%. 0.39. Hey, no, give that man his Finals MVP.
Iggy deserved that MVP.
Iggy
deserved that MVP.
Hey, what did Iggy average?
Probably 7.
Dog, Iggy took 20 shots in game 6.
He had one game where he was cooking.
He had 25 points, 2 steals, 5 rebounds. Okay, he was getting busy.
He had one game where he was cooking. Rico says Durant gets passed all the time for losing to LeBron in the finals with OKC. He never catches heat for losing to LeBron for the first title. I think it's because we all could see at that point there was nothing they could do.
Durant never catches heat for not having his team ready in LeBron's first title.
No, just for losing to LeBron.
Did you realize that he didn't play LeBron? He played LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh.
It don't even matter.
All veterans, and were already like the best of the best in the NBA at that time.
Hey, it don't even matter. That series, they didn't stand a chance if he had played with LeBron. Like, bro, Durant, I'll never forget. Durant brought his hand down to try and knock the ball out of Bron's hand on a drive. And Bron carried Durant and all of OKC's momentum to the bucket for a one-hand jam.
This is the one thing I will say, and this is the one thing that Pat will tell you. I told him if this is what it turns into, I never want to do this. We cannot change narrative simply because we don't like certain players. Like, for instance, I'm not a Westbrook fan. I do not like Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
I don't think his game translates well. I do think he takes a lot of bad shots, and I think he was the reason why KD left. I watched that OKC finals. I saw Kevin Durant wide open. I'm like, he's clearly the better shooter. And I saw Russell say, "Let it rain, brick." Like I saw, I saw
Yeah.
it. I saw it. I was like, that man's gone. I said it before he left.
I
So that
mean,
man's gone.
he also stayed. I mean, he stayed 4 years after that, though.
But to me, that was just it. Like I remember looking at those games and watching them play, and I was like, "There's no way in the world you thought you were the better option than the 7-1 guy that's cooking right now." And he would do that consistently. Like you could count on Russell Westbrook to come down and take a bad shot after KD made 2 in a row because he wanted to be part of the action. I don't know why, but you could count on it, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to sit here and say Russell Westbrook is not a good player. I'm not going to say that he's not a great player. I just don't like him. But what tends to happen is when people don't like players,
They
they
find a
denigrate
narrative that make it.
move all they did. It's like you can't do that. The Golden State Warriors don't beat the Houston Rockets without KD.
See, like this comment here. He's just a dumb, stubborn player who doesn't understand basketball. You don't get triple doubles if you don't understand basketball. You have to know how your team is moving. You have to know where people are on the court. You have to understand how people are going to move based off of movement that happens on the other side of the court. That's just a poor comment. He understands basketball. Do I think that he takes bad shots? Yeah, he does. Yeah, that. Hey, listen. I'm a Westbrook fan. That side, whatever that is, off of the glass that he's falling in love with, he got to stop that. He got to stop that. That's a bad shot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, there's a lot I can say about him, but I can't say he don't understand basketball. That's just a poor pick.
If you go back and you're just someone who just looks at the statistics,
anyone with Westbrook's talent can get a triple double.
Then why don't they? We just told you in here, and the funny thing is, you agreed with this, Brandon. Why doesn't Donovan Mitchell get a triple double every game? What does Donovan Mitchell do that what does Westbrook do that Donovan Mitchell can't? They play the same game.
He don't pass it to Rudy Gobert.
He just doesn't pass. That's it. They play the same type of game. Like, so you kind of just talked yourself into that one. I'm not gonna make this the Brandon show, but I'm gonna say this for those who really want to go back and look at that. Go look at the OKC and Miami series and just remove your bias for a second. Not only were they outmatched,
oh, they were, bro. And this is the weird thing, bro. Like, there's when you look at it, no team that Russ has played for outside of Washington has been built for his skill set.
Nope.
It's impressive how he's gotten his numbers because of that. Even that OKC team, the best shooter on the team was the 7'1" dude. Well, 7-foot dude. He might even been 6'11" at that time.
What if I told you that KD shot?
Why you start that off like a 30 for 30? What if I told you?
What if I told you that KD shot drastically better than Russell Westbrook, but yet Russell Westbrook has multiple games where he took more shots than KD?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right.
But you know what? I think to that too, that is the weakness of Scott Brooks coaching. I think Russ got more unlocked when Billy Donovan came to the team because Billy was like, no, you need to move the ball around. And once he started moving the ball around, all of a sudden he was able to get to the bucket easier. Didn't have to take terrible shots.
I'm also going to call a spade here. James Harden was a fixture of their playoff run and got to the finals and absolutely did not show up outside of one game. That man was
just horrible in the finals.
James Harden. So, like, if you're looking at a 3-headed monster to go up against another 3-headed monster, but one of the heads don't show up, pause. What do you think is going to happen here?
No. Harden was horrible in that finals.
Like, Mario Chalmers was getting busy more than James Harden.
Yeah. Scott Brooks. To me, Scott Brooks was was the biggest issue with that team because somebody needed to go to Russ and tell him what he needed to do.
Dog,
I think now here's the other thing. I think you said what?
Miami was cooking so much that Chris Bosh has a game where he was like the 5th highest scoring person
Oh yeah, bro. Miami was killing them, bro.
Miami was
They
cooking.
didn't stand a chance. And the thing is, they didn't have any. Their interior presence, if I'm not mistaken, was Kendrick Perkins.
Yeah. Kendrick Perkins and
Serge.
Serge Ibaka.
So
Serge Ibaka has to stay Chris Bosh, and Chris and Perkins is not. Come on now, it's
Perkins was useless. Yeah, you know what I mean, like,
So we say all that to say, like,
I
we
don't
may
even know how
not
we
like
got
his
here.
move to Golden State, but KD's a champion. KD's one of the best they've ever played. He's one of the best offensive players that have ever touched basketball. Like, let it go.
I like KD's game so much because no matter who, like I will say, Russ is very limited to the talent that's around him. If Russ doesn't have a pick and roll big man and shooters, which he's only had on one team, he can't be nearly the player that he is, which is what I think we see with the Lakers, where like you got no spot up shooters, LeBron and Melo. Like your best spot up shooter on the team is Anthony Davis.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
Your best spot up shooter on that Lakers team is Anthony Davis. That's why I said the only team Russ had. I hate that Russ left Washington. Russ on Washington would have been back in the playoffs this year because they got shooters on that team.
Save Russ.
Hey, listen.
Save Russ.
Hey, I'm sad, but they not saving Russ. I'm gonna tell you exactly what's happening up in there. Jeannie Buss said he ain't going nowhere. You picked him. Live with it. This is how your career will finish.
Save Russ. Save Russ.
They already said they're not moving him because Muggs want they want Russ and a pick. And Jeannie's like, no. Because Brian's gonna leave. I respect the move. I ain't gonna lie. Because Brian's gonna leave. Yeah. Or Brian basically told you he's gonna leave because Brian will be in the league. What?
I would trade him. I would trade him right now. I would trade LeBron right now. Like if you're the Lakers, you're not going to be in like your window is closed. I'm trading LeBron. I'm trading AD. I'm trying to get as many picks back, and I'm rebuilding my team. I can't do anything with these players.
Can't say their window is closed just for the fact. I think you've absolutely got to find somebody else to play point guard on that team. But I can't say that their window is closed because if AD can put together a 60-game season, you win a lot more games.
I'm rebuilding if I'm Jeannie. Well, I don't care. If I'm just rebuild. It's not that I don't think he's good. He's 37, 38. AD is a liability. The experiment didn't work. And I have to think about my organization long term. And I have no
it worked. They got a ring. That's working.
They got a ring. Here's the thing. The Russ experiment didn't work. And that's a large cap. And at this point, let's be honest, they have no picks until 2026. It's 2022. They have no first rounders to 2026.
Yeah, you can't keep kicking the can down the road.
You can't keep doing it. I got to get my picks back. I got to.
I will say that I might, if a team had like who you trading Brian to though. Brian also
back to the Cavs.
No, Brian also has an NTC though.
No, you don't.
I thought Brian has a no trade clause.
He does not have a no trade clause.
Cavs don't have that many picks no more though.
To be honest with you, I would trade him there for Sexton. Let him go home. Let me get a young player.
Young player in a pick. It ain't gonna work. Brian making the most of his career though.
But what's the name is due for a contract?
Who? Sexton.
You can make that work.
No.
And LeBron is not even the highest paid on the Lakers payroll.
Sexton is
he's due for a payday.
This year 3.
Yeah, that's when you start talking extension and signing. I would sign him. I would trade him. I would give Sexton a contract because Sexton is a 25-5-5. Sexton is 25-5-5.
No, I'm just trying to figure out how you gonna make the money work Because even if you give him a contract, it's a cap on what he can make. Because he hasn't made an all NBA team. He hasn't made like you gotta find a way to make, or you send multiple players back, right? Like maybe sending LeBron back to the Cavs, they really are like, okay, we'll send you Sexton.
Hey, listen, there's no shame in sending LeBron home. It's LeBron going back home.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Hey, listen, you could sit there and spin that 1,001 ways. You can send him back home. He can play with his son. He can fly back and forth to LA for his business ventures. There's a lot of ways to spin.
Hey, now this may be a fact. Although with Cleveland, you sending him back to a loaded team. But you know what? If I'm Cleveland, I don't want him back. Because again, there's not enough shooters on that team.
I'll take him back.
I wouldn't want him back because I think he would detract.
Because the player they're giving up, if you give up him and just one other player, the rest of the team is still intact, and you got LeBron.
Yeah, but you know, LeBron come there, everything's now around LeBron.
Now LeBron has a younger version in Kyrie. I'm not saying Darius Garland is Kyrie, but Garland is a really freaking good point guard.
Can shoot.
He can shoot. He can create off the dribble. He has a younger version in Kyrie.
It's not a bad idea. I tell you who's the worst part of that would be buddy. They got it. Karis LeVert. That was an awful trade.
That was an awful trade. Yeah.
I told everybody, I was like, Karis LeVert is not just going to be able to transition to not having the ball in his hand. That's a very different transition, bro. He was playing the off guard. He didn't know what he was doing out there.
Hey, I'm trading LeBron back to Cleveland or whoever else want to bite. I'm trading AD for whoever's going to be dumb enough to do it. Hey, the Bulls, if you want them, here you go. Here you go. I dangle them out there. All I want is your 18th pick and Zach LaVine.
No, you don't get the pick. Not for 30 games.
I give you AD. Hey, I trade AD and THT for Zach and an 18th pick.
I don't know.
And that's not bad.
Can play.
That's not bad.
Listen, I don't know if THT can play.
What are you talking about?
THT was gone for half the season. I was like, hey, bro, I was looking at THT. I was like, hey, it ain't a lot of basketball being played there. That's good over there.
THT is cold. I've been saying that THT was just in the wrong situation.
I was rocking with THT.
Hey, exactly. THT with Ayo. Now we got two hometown kids playing on the same team. We got AD, who's also a hometown kid playing on the same team. Listen, Chi-Town stand up. We running. At this point,
he got the weirdest numbers in the world.
Who?
THT.
Dog, he was
7
on
points,
Lakers.
12 points, 11 points, no points, didn't play. 7, 7, 40, 15, 10. That's his last 10 games.
Frank Vogel did not use that man well at all. All I'm saying is, we can say whatever we want to about street clothes. You pair him with THT, hey, we got a deal. We got a deal somewhere. Something gonna shake. Because at this point, you have nothing but good narratives. You have something you can rebuild off of, and everyone is actually happy. The Lakers are
THT shoot though. THT can't shoot.
He's a playmaker. He's a really good playmaker.
Had 2 assists a game.
Who's he? Listen. Who's he?
I mean, I get it, right? Like, but like, I don't know. Like, I wanted THT to be more, and I feel like
you're going off of a whole different thing. You talking about LeBron and the Bulls jersey. I don't want that problem because LeBron is just going to retire.
Good Lord, brother. I do that for Durant. I would still do that for Kevin Durant.
Oh, Kevin Durant, I trade for right now.
I just think the Bulls aren't built to have LeBron. That's the problem. No team is like the one team, the team that LeBron won in Cleveland with is the team that's built to get for LeBron.
The Pacers are. They got a defensive presence.
Not really. You got Miles
Turner, who shoots.
Karis LeVert is on Cleveland. They made the deal with remember Sabonis ain't even there no more. Sabonis out in Sacramento now.
Buddy Hield? Isn't Buddy Hield?
Buddy Hield is there, yeah. I'm not a Buddy Hield guy. Buddy Hield
is in Indiana. Hey, listen, Indiana. Somebody's stupid enough to do it. I'm just saying, someone's dumb enough to do it. I'm not sitting there betting my farm on a 37-year-old LeBron. I don't care how much he averaged the season before. LeBron is on his farewell tour. He's trying to break Kareem's record. He ain't doing nothing else but doing individual accolades at this point.
I'm trying to think of a team that's really built for LeBron to win on. Really, none of them, because you're not building around a player
Kobe's
like
back in 2 first-round picks for KD. Yep.
Yeah.
But first of all, McSeason, Kobe's not that valuable. Can we stop just making it seem like he's a guy?
Kobe makes the money work. Because Zach
No,
would
he
get
don't. No, he don't.
Kobe make like $7 million.
First of all, Kobe doesn't need to be in that conversation. I would trade Zach a 2 first-round pick for KD.
No, you would have to work because Zach would make 29 because you trade them on the 157. Zach will make 29 mil.
The pick in itself is worth something because you got to pay the pick.
Yeah, but it's not a lottery pick, so the money ain't the same. That's why Kobe White makes $7 million.
Yeah, nah,
because he was a lottery.
Listen. You're giving me Zach and Ayo. I mean, Zach. You're giving me Zach and Alex Caruso.
Hey, you can throw in whatever people you want to throw in. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would trade whatever it takes to get KD.
You know what? This is why I don't watch the news, because for some odd reason, Chicago just don't know how to act.
I can tell you that right now. I cut the game off as soon as the game ended.
Good Lord, Chicago, what are we doing? We have to be better. Hey, man, this was fun. I'm about to actually go chill out, man.
I got to find some food. I'm starving.
I'm actually going on a fast for the next 5 days, so I got to eat before I don't eat no more.
Oh, boy,
Yeah, I'm trying to lose some weight, dog.
Hey, man, I credit you, bro. I'm trying to get my mindset right. I ain't gonna lie to you. I look at myself every day in the mirror and be like, you're still fat. Hey, look. And then I go get a biscuit.
You know, I gotta make sure I'm in shape for Jalen, because you know, I didn't even try against Joe. I don't even know what that was.
That was disrespectful, bro. I wish I could have been there for that, bro. That was disrespectful.
I told him it was gonna be 12-4, and it was.
Hey, bro, that was disrespectful.
It wasn't disrespectful. He's
you beat the man on his own court and told him, where do I sign my name?
Actually, you did that, and I just coached.
No, you did that.
I would never disrespect someone like that on the it's been fun, you all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man.
Out of here at this point, we're just running our mouth, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us. We'll be back live again for Game 3. You said it's Wednesday at 8, right?
Yeah.
Wednesday at 8 for Game 3. So we'll be back live again for that. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us, man. Also live for the Daily Show tomorrow morning, so tune in on that. It's your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. Joined by the pettiest man alive, Mr. P Kid. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago.